It's been a moment.
It has been
I've started.
an amount of time.
I've started.
It started,
Hey.
Shark. If you needed to do your welcome, you're free to now.
Say except hello.
Okay, that's okay. Alright.
Thank you for that grand welcome.
Oh shit! I dropped an apple. Hold on.
That's the nonsense we've been missing.
I gotta kill this thing before it like saying. So last
Return with my undamaged fruit.
welcome back. Last time on Cardians Rural, there was much happening.
Oh, really?
The team split off into two groups, and from there split up into two groups again.
Because we love
Maybe
you.
I'm naughty.
Natalie is in critical condition after running out into the woods, creating her own group, and getting fucking dunked for it.
Not my fault. Cheney's fast.
Cheney's somewhere out in the wilderness. River has went full Hannibal, and you guys found us some eggs in the woods.
Out of context, that's just...
They found eggs and they didn't tell me. I'm upset.
Wait, egg?
You were busy trying to get a monster out of a tree.
Yeah,
And
and
eggs too.
And Egg Group was planning on going after a mysterious blood trail instead of all the identified blood trails.
With
Yeah.
eggs in tow.
We were going to hunt down our missing ace. The one that we can currently find because we have a lot of missing aces.
Oh, Cheney called us, didn't she? She found something.
She
Yeah.
tapped
Yeah.
into our radio network with her magic mage powers.
Yeah, and she said that she found bad
Okay.
news.
And we were going to meet her
Mm-hmm.
to find the bad news.
So that's where we
Sounds
left
bad,
off.
Todd.
I also like how she didn't bother to censor herself at all. Like, we were like,
Oh.
we've got two other people with us. We're on our way, be careful. And she's like, yeah, I'll just fucking force blast anything that looks at me funny.
Good job, Cheney. Well done.
I hope
Pretty
they're not
much.
sleepers, because otherwise...
Her nose just bleeding. She's like, ow. All right, so let me change the music here.
Oh no, my peaches are slippery. Ah!
Don't give up.
Are they trying to escape from you, Inky?
For
I got it.
For sharks, apples,
Yay.
and not your
I
peaches.
decimated them.
There's a significant issue with the fruit.
It's getting
Yeah.
rebellious. We're gonna
We
have to quell it.
submit a bug report to God.
It all
Fruit
started
is
with
rebelling.
lemons.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's the worst.
Oh my
one.
god.
So we're gonna be going to the main house first,
Oh.
and where currently Aisha, Natalie, River, Lemons, and Romulus are. So I can probably just put y'all in the actual house, since we have a map for that motherfucker. And let me update this, because half these people left. So,
Ooh, Aisha's token.
She had that
do-
last time, didn't she?
She did. She did on the overworld, I believe.
Yes. I remember because for a moment I was like, when did Julia come inside?
These two are gone.
And
No,
what is a
no,
void?
I was like, oh, Julia's looking a lot better.
Oh no, honey.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's right.
That's not your wife.
That's our wife.
That's our
Someone
common law
upstairs is
wife.
I mean, unless like, unless she like like is open. Like Nat just steals her.
Okay, Nat.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh. Well, so you had been upgraded to GM so that you can see all the bullshit in the darkness all the time and see what they're about to get.
Upgrade me, upgrade me.
I think
Do
she's.
it again.
I think she's stuck
No.
A
on the-
fantasy map?
I'm sorry, Cham. You're gonna have to live with it. Lilzy,
think
you're
she's stuck
probably
on
on
the
one of the more
one-shot
recent
map.
maps. What you're gonna
Yeah.
want to do is you're gonna
Fuck
have to
yourself.
manually move yourself to the map we're on.
Oh, by the way, we got a comment from one of our viewers.
Oh, wait,
Hmm.
Nani?
It's more of asking about one of the uses of the candle. Let me check that notification.
Huh?
The dynamic lighting. They want to know how we did it.
Oh.
I can get back to them later. Okay.
Hello, viewers.
Oh, for 10
Okay.
candles?
We gotta save.
Yeah, they were
Lilzy.
watching that.
Ooh.
Okay, Lilzy, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna
Do we have to rescue one?
manually put you here. There you go. Can you see
Hello,
it now?
people. YouTube land.
Oh, you've become too powerful, Lilzy.
You can't save her anymore.
I have to take away her power.
You gotta pull the trigger.
Hmm.
Pulls out gun. It wasn't meant to be like this.
Oh no.
But in the end, it has to be this way.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Is there a cliche for shooting the dog? Because we're about to get it.
Oh, no!
Well, there's a cliche for
Thanks.
like shooting someone who matters in general, and it goes like, what you say?
Here, just refresh, Lilzy. I've stripped you of your power.
Thanks for the memes.
Cham, you may also refresh. I have given Lilzy's power to you.
Oh.
One for
Lilzy,
all
we
has been
at some
transferred.
point we can try and go over how to figure out how to get you home when I give you power, because the problem is that it's probably putting you on previous pages we were on.
Hmm. Oh.
Oh.
You still have your good doggo powers. Those are the most important.
Are you able to see the page though? Okay, cool. That's what important. All right. So.
Cat. Cat.
Oh my god.
Is that your
What?
friend Dinky?
Yes.
Welcome
Wait,
back
who
to
Loud-ass
moved
Arrow.
cat.
that?
I
Who's-
did.
Who's moving?
I did.
Why?
Because
Oh.
you getting carried, remember?
Oh yeah, I thought she put me down.
Well, she was probably taking you to the infirmary because you're bleeding profusely.
I stopped myself from bleeding.
Still pretty hurt though.
Yeah,
Just
I will also
enjoy
need
your
some
ride
blood
in the
back
big-
in me.
So,
Whoa,
everyone
Kareem.
gets. Huh. Hello, son.
Hello.
My child, welcome.
My god, it's been 10 million years since we heard your voice.
Hey,
Pretty sure
everybody.
I'm
Guess
pretty sure I
what this
talked to you
means?
last week.
No, I don't recall.
I was on
It's been
Uh.
it's definitely been 10 million years.
Okay.
With Kareem's very welcome entrance, guess what this means?
No.
Mean.
The band's back together, bitches. Holy shit.
We did it!
Yay.
So,
We have
everyone, Aisha carries Nat in. Nat, you are conscious but very bleary.
Hey.
River, you also have some goodies that you got to carry in. Let me see if I can get a token for that.
Just
My good goodies.
score.
You just splay it out on the rug in front of you like, this is interesting.
Ah, yes, good.
She just throws it on the dinner table.
Ooh. A lovely big pile of
Oh,
goop.
look at that meat
Oh my god.
right on her face.
Do we have any extra in any beds in the infirmary?
Do you have any extra what?
Beds in the infirmary.
Of course there is. There's always beds for gore.
Oh god.
Here, I'll take Arthur's old bed.
Oh
Put
my
it
god.
on.
Put plastic wrap down first. Jesus.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, she has it in a bag.
Okay. Even so.
Put plastic wrap
I
out
was
of it.
imagining just like a sandwich bag-sized pile of meat, not that.
She's just got a trash bag full of
She
She-
slowly took it apart so she could take it piece by piece back.
So you have a garbage bag full of body parts.
Basically.
She does.
And she's in a full like plastic murder suit, so it didn't get on her outfit.
Damn it.
There is a, as she drops it, everyone hears a very distinct sound of plastic ruffling and a schlop.
Ugh.
Wow.
Nat, you are placed in the bed that is not full of meat,
Yay.
and Aisha looks at you, Lemons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not much of a doctor myself, unfortunately.
I'll do what I can. Should I do my rolls now?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, medical. +3 for in here?
Yes, sir. And you guys hear distantly from the other room, who just came in?
Hi, Jason.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
Yay.
thank you, Lemons.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The cat
Oh, right.
rejoices.
Lemons, you are hyper-focused right now. You get your doctor gloves on and you're going at it, sewing up them cuts, making sure that everything's disinfected. You are not losing a nap today. Natalie, you may remove 2 lethal.
Yay.
Actually, you know what we're going to do? Convert 1 aggro to lethal and remove a lethal.
Nice.
Yay.
River, is there anything you wanted to do with your findings?
No, she's laying it out, and there's not really much you can do at the moment without proper equipment.
So are you trying to reconstruct the beast?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an intelligence science. Or I would also allow an intelligence medical or an intelligence occult.
Biology.
Okay.
Just set up my stuff here. Okay.
This calls back to when you were trying to reconstruct the pixies.
Can I use
And-
encyclopedic knowledge to help me out?
This isn't something you'd have encyclopedic knowledge
But I've
on.
been reading on so much stuff.
You have, but these creatures are still new even to you.
I guess.
So for now, no. So currently, I can't find disembodied parts for you, so we're just I'm gonna draw you a couple things. Or, you know, you go ahead and draw out a stick figure so you can move it around and rearrange it as you like. Anyway,
Terrible mouse.
you got this. Nat,
Hi.
you have gotten attention. You are in a lot of pain. Your
Mm.
cuts feel like they're throbbing after the alcohol was put in them. Feeling very lightheaded. Everything
It will do
hurts.
that. It will do that. Hey, Aisha, what's the policy of hashtags on Twitter for Cardians?
Preferably none.
Oh, I wanted to start hashtag fuck the hedge.
No.
I wanted to. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Immediately shut down.
Well,
You're
fuck it anyway.
Nat.
You're fortunate you're still breathing at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, that tends to be the story of what happens when the hedge and I meet.
When everyone gets back together, we'll have to establish some sort of policy about running out alone.
I didn't run out alone. I just lost Cheney.
But even then, the small group, it's worrisome. You aren't the only one that did it.
Hazelman's getting
You
a
should
look.
make the first word stop. I've seen so many people already just dash out the front door for no reason.
Yeah. We do that. Particularly when shit starts to hit the fan.
It's a very poor practice that will end up with someone getting killed.
How's my jacket looking? She rolls her head over to look at where the creature's mauled her shoulder.
It ate a good part of your hood.
Well, at least the rest of it's intact.
Maybe we can get you a new hood.
Yeah, I mean it was detachable anyway, so yay.
Out of spirit.
I want to put this thing together again.
Oh,
What is that thing?
We're just
What?
gonna have to find out.
Is it a gargoyle?
Better.
great progress.
To be fair, she hasn't seen one until now, so...
Yeah. You are still figuring out that the wings are wings.
When Lemons
The
is...
tech...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
When Lemons is done working on Natalie, can he turn around and assist River?
Sure, go ahead. Roll your intelligence, either medical, science, or occult.
Cool. Is this emergency care?
Absolutely not.
He shuffled off the mortal coil already. This is an
We all-
ex-gargoyle.
Okay, here we go.
Everyone immediately fucking calls Lemons out.
Lemons, you walk over, make eye contact with River, and you look down at it, and immediately you're like, yeah, this isn't a human. And you just kind of thumbs up as you slowly rotate to helping Nat again. This is far out of your comfort zone. And it seems like she is doing well on her own.
Very determined.
Plus, you don't have a murder suit on to help you.
No, I don't.
Can I
You
look
don't need
over
this.
actually to see what the fuck it actually is that she's trying to reconstruct?
Roll a
Like,
perception
from the
with your
parts.
wound penalties.
How many wound penalties?
You are currently at a -2. You're able to look over, you see a large hulking creature with almost a wood scale-like texture. And you're a bit out of it, so you're trying to make out what it is. Kinda large, but it's not connected. It's been hacked to pieces. And it's almost too big for the bed.
Yeah. Have I seen it before?
Roll an intelligence composure.
Good old memory roll with the minus. That's a -4 now because of the fucking wound penalties. No. Intelligence color. Oh, that's a sad face. It's a 2d10. Ah.
Oh, yeah, you never got a good look at one for obvious reasons. But that's a gargoyle.
Holy shit. We're doing gargoyle and what's I have a degree in I have a degree in anatomy and I fucking forgot the word up for autopsy. I've lost a lot of blood tonight.
Nat, just one thing at a time, okay?
But there's so many things.
Can I make another attempt?
We will get back to you and your attempts for now. In the meantime, we're actually going to go to Sal.
Oh,
Dun,
Gasp.
dun.
So let me- One moment.
Sorry, I was trying to get my money back from Microsoft.
What?
I was trying to get my money back.
Gray means his cash.
I spent like $600 in Seattle,
Holy shit.
and I want all of it back because
Why?
they rejected me. That's why.
Oh, are you sending forward to business expenses?
Yes,
Alright.
I took like 8 lifts, so I have to figure out how to deal with that.
Here is all my receipts. Pay me.
Yes, basically. And the thing is, I went way over limit, and I lied about some stuff, so I don't know if they're gonna pay me.
the answer there then is probably not.
Hey, well, some of the money I deserve.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Holy
not
crap.
all of it.
Roll20 is lagging out the ass right now.
It was doing that for me all weekend.
I think it's because of the dynamic lighting.
Be cool for you. Oh, this is a good spooky song.
What is it? Oh, I just realized I'm not even in the plug DJ.
Good job, well done.
I don't know how to do roll. I haven't done it in years.
Don't know in
I
years.
I've wanted to
So-
search dicks all this time.
Go find the dick.
Get the dick. Get the dick. Get the dick.
My life story.
So, Sal,
Hello.
to
I
fill
don't
in,
remember how to
You
play
said
Sal,
that
by the
with
way,
such
so I wanted to.
lack of enthusiasm.
Oh, I don't know how to play Sal, so I apologize if it's not Sal anymore.
it's okay. So, Sal,
Hello.
what happened in the meantime is after you pursued everyone to Henderson's house to ensure Hawthorne's safety, you were left with Hawthorne to watch over him and make sure he's safe. The two of
Yes.
you are currently in the downstairs bunker, which
Okay.
is locked from the outside.
Oh, great. Hello, small child.
So it is you and Hawthorne.
Don't do this
Sal,
to me.
Sal was given a key to get out if he needs to, but it
Does
is
Henderson have 2 keys? I thought it was the point that he hadn't made copies yet.
I don't recall, but he's going to make more keys since his house has become Cardian's
Sick face.
dumping ground.
Well, going to hasn't yet.
Okay.
Well, then I'm sure he would have left the key with Sal.
Well, that's
we
not.
had went over this in session.
Okay, it's been so long.
No, it's all good. Essentially, they were locked from the outside to make sure if anything tried to get in, it wouldn't be able to.
Yes.
And they would be liberated when the time came.
Why didn't
Fun.
you ever account for the fact that we all died?
Because that's
Morbid.
unprofessional. So, Sal, you're in a basement with a small child
Yes.
who looks worried.
Oh, does he? I can't even remember how Sal is feeling right now. Is he upset? Is he annoyed? Is he horny?
What
What?
Do you have any good dreams lately, buddy?
I don't know. Did he? I don't remember. Maybe he's taking a nap.
Is he?
I don't. That's the thing. I don't remember, like, if he's hyped up or if he's like, okay, cool. I guess I gotta sit here in a locked fucking concrete block. I don't know.
Roll a perception.
Okay. I don't remember self-perception. Give me a second. So it's fine. It's only been a month and I've somehow lost all memory of Burrow.
No, it's okay. We'll bring you back.
I think it's been more than a month.
It's been a while.
Okay, let's see. What
10 million
experience?
years. We've gone over this.
Holy shit, I have 50 experience. I should spend that.
Did you tally off what you bought last time?
Oh shit! Wait a
You
minute.
bought a ton of stuff.
I did buy a ton of stuff.
Squints loudly.
Does that count for this session?
Sure.
Oh
Remember-
shit!
Remember
Only if
to,
you fucking paid for it.
I did.
You gotta calculate on the EXP sheet, not just the character sheet.
There was a reason.
The EXP log.
Does this add up? I think
Yeah, you haven't bought anything for a while on the.
it's because
EXP
I
log.
wrote it down for currently learning, but I never subtracted it.
Yeah, that's important.
Okay, well, it's all there.
Fucking
It's just...
thief.
Mhm. So it's... Wait, so that's 30, 42, 42? I don't know why I wrote preliminary. That's perfectly
Yeah,
legit.
42 looks like.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and fucking...
Destroy your pool. Do
Let me,
it.
where is it? Where is it? There.
And
40.
just copy and paste what you learned in there from the currently learning.
Okay. Blood trails, I guess. Okay, yeah. Minus 43. Note. Insert note. Insert. Sorry, everyone. I apologize.
It's all
Um,
good.
It's okay.
Alright.
Insert.
We need to make sure Sal is powerful, but fair.
Okay,
Mhm.
so now minus 43, baby. And let's see what he actually... So now I have medicine, empathy, 3 dots in persuasion, goddamn. And
Whoa.
iron stamina for 3 dots.
That's a good one to have.
Yeah, so now he's a tank and he has iron stamina. Alright, well... So, perception, that's still gonna be the same, so that didn't even fucking... Was it irrelevant? That's fine. Everything's incredible. Roll 4 dice. That's a good start.
You did.
Alright. Did that re-roll your 10s?
Yes. Yes. This is an exclamation point. So I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, cool. Making sure. So, while you were all sitting down there, you heard distantly a ruckus of almost animal-like screeches.
Oh,
And
that's wonderful.
At one point, there was a thump.
All right.
From you couldn't tell if it was upstairs in the house or somewhere else. Down here, it's essentially the layout of a small apartment complex.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Is there a kitchen?
There is.
Let's cook some food.
Best way to calm a child.
Yeah, I mean, if the small is hungry.
Hawthorne is looking up ever since the thump.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's make him some spaghetti.
What's happening up there?
I honestly don't. I couldn't tell you.
Are you able to radio them?
That's a good point, actually. So I will attempt to radio them. He'll probably say most likely not because we're underground, but there's a chance. So I will try. Do I have a radio?
Check your inventory.
I may not even have a radio.
Let us check.
Looks like I do.
Yeah, you got a portable radio.
Yeah, and apparently a ton. Maybe I should put this cold iron on the child.
Oh my god, the armor would be so big on him.
Well, yes, but also nothing. Well, that's not true. The mimics aren't going to hurt him, though. I don't know. I'll think. It's whatever. Well, even if the radios are being fucky, the fact that we're underground probably doesn't help. But yes, I try the radio.
All right. How are we gonna do connection? Let's do 5d10 plus whatever you have in computers.
Okay. Sal has 2 in computers, so 7. 7. So it's the same roll. Hey, that's a spicy pasta.
All right, everyone, your radios start to crackle, and you're able to make out through very light static, not bad. Whatever Sal says.
He'll probably say something like, "Hey, can I reach you? Is it working? Is it connecting?"
Yes, is everything okay?
I was just making sure that the connection would still work. Hawthorne was just asking.
Was that Dad?
Yes, it was, actually. Do you want to talk to him?
Yeah.
I will hand the radio to the small, and if he doesn't know how it works, I'll explain how it works.
You explain how to walk through the radio. Hello, Dad?
Hey.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you safe?
Yeah. We're still downstairs. There was noises upstairs, though.
Recently or as we left?
Recently.
Just stay downstairs. You'll be safer down there. If anything is happening, remember, there's people looking after you. So, stay safe and listen to Sal. It's gonna be okay. If you can manage to get to sleep, that'll make morning come faster, like on Christmas.
Okay. He slowly puts down the radio.
We'll see you soon.
And looks down at his feet.
Love you.
Love you too. He puts down the radio next to you, Sal.
Sal does that kind of awkward smile thing. Where you're like, not actually smile, but you're like, yep.
He does not smile back.
Didn't expect. He'd probably be like, when's the last time you ate?
I don't know. I forgot.
Well, that's too late, so we're gonna make you some food and you're gonna eat it.
I'm not really hungry.
That's not the correct answer. Honestly,
Eat what I give you, child.
honestly, I'm personally offended that you don't want to eat my food.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sal just starts
Don't
going on a
guilt
fucking
trip the
rant.
baby.
He's trying to get him food. You gotta eat. Take his
You're
mind off
guilt
the fact that
tripping a like
take his
12-year-old.
mind off the fact. It's like 8.
No.
No, he's 12. He's
12.
11 now.
Okay, well there you go.
Oh.
He's old enough that I could guilt trip him into eating. He has to eat. I'm confused. Is he not supposed to eat? Sal doesn't know how to deal with it.
Alright, Sal, you are intent on
Sal's
getting this boy
default
food?
when people have emotions is to make them spaghetti.
Look, it's not even that. Like, you have to eat, and it keeps your mind off food. That's Sal's thought process here.
Sal?
Actually, sorry, Hawthorne's actually 13 now. Started at 12.
Sal, go ahead and roll a
He's
perception.
officially a teenager.
Roll the perception.
You're looking around in the kitchen and there's no fridge.
There's no fridge.
You're in an underground bunker.
You can have a fridge.
Just
What are you
finished
talking about?
being-
You can have a fridge in an underground bunker. Do you have a toilet? How do people shit in the underground?
Just got finished being.
Was your wife gonna shit in a bucket, Henderson? Don't worry. I got you these nice couches
Quote
with
Ja.
nice pillows. And
Quote
also
Ja.
a bucket. Oh god.
There's
Wow.
probably some like dried snacks and canned food though.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna.
is there a
feed the dog,
toilet though,
apparently.
Inky? That's the main question.
Yes.
The most important part.
Okay, well,
Is your wife gonna shit in a bucket, Henderson? That's fucking quoted right there. God damn.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there is dried food.
Okay, I will feed the dog with the dried food.
Dog.
Dog is not
Oh.
present.
The child.
There is no. Are you talking
There
about
isn't.
ramen?
I'm
It's
because you
talking
said dried
about
food.
Hawthorne.
Dried food is. It just sounds like something you'd feed a dog. I was joking.
No, and like trail mix and
I know, but I know it's just snacks. But you said dried food. we have spam.
preserved things.
Backhands
Yeah.
child with spam.
Okay, well, I retrieve utensils and meal for the child.
You get some. You bring a bag of Chex Mix over, and you brought a spoon for good measure.
I'm not dumb. That's a waste of a spoon. Sal's mom would be furious if he wasted a spoon like that.
Oh, that's Chex Mix. Right, okay. Fair enough.
Wait, go back to your country.
No, we have that. We just don't call it that.
What do you call it? Willies
don't
and
fucking-
Crickles.
Frozen cupboard.
Cracker Jacks. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Completely different snack.
See,
Kareem.
It's fine. They
see,
call everything the wrong thing.
Well, to be
Okay.
fair, it'd be Trail Mix, but the name of the company that makes them calls it Chex Mix.
that and you guys live in a country that gave rise to the abomination of a word that is Yordantive. So you've got no fucking
Wait,
leg
what
to
was
stand
that
on.
word?
Yordantive.
I've never heard
Shark.
that word in my entire
What
life.
word?
Y'all into.
Oh, okay.
You all
Yordantive.
shouldn't have.
All right, rude boy.
Yordantive.
Anyway. So
You ain't shit,
You-
Slurk.
you bring the Chex Mix over, and Hawthorne isn't fighting you if you offer it to him.
Hey, parent number one.
He sits awkwardly on the couch that he's currently sits on and kicks his legs.
Sal will sit next to him and kick his legs.
I know it wasn't what you intended.
I know.
but
No.
immediately
No.
So kicks Hawthorne in the legs.
Fuck you, child legs.
Become strong.
Trail mix. Suplex. What happened down there? I'm feeding your son.
Also, both his legs are broken.
It happens. That is the harm of being a parent. I understand now.
Oh my god.
Stop with the trash! It's too much!
I'm sorry.
It's been so long. You need to let us free.
I can't. If I let you free graze, you will destroy the field economy.
As it should be.
Anyway, he's quiet for a while and he looks up at you. Were you gone with the others too?
On where?
He just kind of shrugs. Wherever.
On a corporate trip?
I guess.
Yes. He's just trying to make sure he's talking about the same thing.
What did Henderson tell Hawthorne? I forgot.
Henderson told him that they went to save people and
God dang it.
so it's super long. Like Henderson has told Hawthorne that they fight monsters.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
he
Sal
knows
didn't
who they
know
fight
that.
monsters.
Sal didn't know that.
So, you were gone while they were gone because of a business trip?
I mean, I had to meet them a little later because I was a little sick, so I had to catch up.
I appreciate Sal trying to lie. He is not a man built for lies.
I'm surprised you haven't had to make any rolls
Yeah,
yet.
does not believe so. Well, I'm sure he reads right through his garbage. Or he's not even trying. He's like, I just hate everything.
Well, when are you guys going to be going again?
I don't think so. We have a lot to do here.
Okay. Cool.
Shut up, Henderson. You're probably dead.
Did you...
He just kind of kicks his legs. More. The detail of kind of awkward conversation.
Oh, fuck you, kid.
Oh my god.
Imagine if I did. I wish Uzu was here, because then I would, like, throw something else in this direction, but that's not a good idea.
Well... Can we make another snowman at some point?
What's the date at this point?
It is February.
Okay, so there's
think
still like
we're
a month of snow, maybe.
February.
Yeah.
Oh, there's snow until like.
It's Wisconsin.
Yeah,
We have
this is
snow
Wisconsin.
until it's summer.
There's gonna be snow for a while.
Oh, well, yeah, that. So yeah, definitely. Snowmen.
We're on like February 6th or 7th, I think.
Okay. Well, he's like, yeah, I got all the freaking time in the world. I don't do anything for a living. No, I just I don't have a job.
Did you say that?
Sal's just having a crisis.
No. He's actually not. He's like, sure, like legit. He's like, I have like all the time in the world. It's fine. Sometimes I might not be there, and that's when I do work. But the majority of the time, I can make snowmen.
Okay.
Do you have any particular ideas, or you just want a really big snowman?
I can't make big snowmen by myself.
Well, you come up with the ideas, and I'll help you build them.
Okay, can we make one like we did last time?
The one they made last time was just really big, right?
Yeah, it's just a fucking huge snowman.
Okay, so just a really big
Thought you
snowman.
made a snowman family.
Mm-hmm. He smiles a little bit. Cool.
All right, so
We're gonna pan over
yeah, okay.
to the other kids in the forest.
Hello.
Hello.
Sal vomiting up the camera.
Yeah, is that the transition?
Sal goes bleh, and the camera skitters across the floor.
Let me change you guys over in 1 second.
Oh. Oh, I'm getting all robot-y 1 sec.
Uh-oh. You're going to be
Oh.
poop.
No, okay. It's not.
Alright, so y'all in the forest, that is Tomo, Theo, Henderson, and the eggs. Last time you had heard over the radio Cheney saying that she had found one of the houses. A lot of blood. And that she said she needed you guys to join her quick.
Which, yes.
Yes, so we're on our way. We're heading with the eggs.
Alright, which way are y'all heading?
The blood
Do we
trail was
remember
leading
what-
to her, right?
She said which house it was in, didn't she?
I believe so.
But wasn't it bricks?
No.
Like around bricks?
It was in the like northern residential area, right?
Hey, motherfucker, roll a memory.
It hasn't been a month for our characters.
I don't care.
Bree realizes you're right. Okay. Roll 2
Oh well,
memories.
fuck me.
Bitch.
Anderson remembers.
Bitch. Does it look like I give a fuck?
Your character has amnesia now.
can't read them.
Amnesia.
Everybody remembers except me.
Feels bad, man.
Everybody's an idiot except for me.
Oh wait, I'm the idiot.
Everybody.
Oh no.
Yeah, sucks at memory. Yeah.
God bless, Inky.
Alright.
Everybody sucks except for me.
Wow.
Alright.
Anderson, smart.
What did everyone roll here? Let's see. Everyone except Henderson made it. I mean,
What?
fuck, not Henderson. Fuck you, Henderson. Theo,
Oh, sorry. What are we rolling?
you're not here.
Oh, okay.
Go back to your monsters.
Fine.
Push it down.
Okay. Goes back into the earth.
Goodbye.
Alright, so.
Only we can hear this.
That's not ominous or anything.
You remember that it was the residents of the Terrances, which consisted of Kiwi, Fatima, and I need to look up the last one.
Oh, it's Abe's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which son? One of them.
Is this supposed to be black?
What's supposed to be black?
Green. Where you put us?
No, it's in a little
Oh,
corner
we
at the
have
bottom.
yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Also, I don't think I'm supposed to have control over Theo.
Everyone has control over Theo, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't abuse your power.
Are you suggesting something?
Let me
Theo has
find-
no free will of his own.
My God, no.
Ow.
He's been a pawn this whole time. Why are you giving me pain?
Okay, so I
Sorry, I'm trying to find which one. Roland.
What is you? Okay.
Roland, Copper, Fatima, Terrence, and Kiwi. Which is Kiddo. And
I'll pick up.
that's what y'all remember. Theo, you can't place the names. They sound familiar, but that's it. It's not loading for you two?
no.
No.
I mean, it's just a thing, so
Oh, it's because it's a topic.
Motherfucking topic and the motherfucking foreigners. God.
Yep.
shrug.
It's because
Let me
of
see if I
Canada
can get it.
and also
something
England.
else.
Sorry, Inky, you have to suffer the lack of.
It's funny that it's called Only We Can Hear This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you're
All
one of the ones
good. I
who's
can get a
actually
non topic version. Give me a second. Take two. There you go.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Wow.
Wink.
Does it take a little bit to walk there? Because bashing heals.
What?
Does it take a little time to walk there? Because bashing heals in 7 minutes.
Heal one bastion. That's fine.
Yay.
Did I get any? I think I did.
Everyone else can heal one
Henderson's
bashing
fine.
as well.
I am completely fine. Yay.
Need to see if I did.
Tomo has a couple lethal.
Eesh.
Yeah, no bashing though.
Red. Nah, it's just 2. I'm good.
So you are able to move yourself.
God damn it, Shark.
Do we recall which way?
No, you're following the blood trail, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I don't see a blood
presumably,
trail.
You don't see the blood trail.
No.
because we're on
Can
a new map.
I roll to see blood
What map
trail?
are you guys on?
We're on the
Oh, I
map
put you
that
on the
has.
wrong map. I'm sorry.
Oh,
There you go.
Well, we're gonna walk off the edge of the map anyway, I think.
Yeah, but fuck
We're
you.
following the blood trail.
We follow the blood trail.
I'm gonna give you guys control of Abner and Baron Schmidt here. Give me a sec.
Everyone receive egg.
Go ahead and
Mhm.
with you. And
I
go
think
ahead and
one
roll a
person
perception.
can be party leader since we can all grab each other. Don't.
yeah.
Except Tomo.
I'll rectify Tomo.
Yeah.
Tomo
Tomo.
can be part of it now.
I don't
Tomo
want
is broke.
to keep grabbing the egg. I want to just grab me.
Well, we can move together as a party. Right. Perceptions.
Yep, go ahead and roll perceptions, everyone.
Yeah.
Make sure that hasn't changed. Oh, it has. That is not what I wanted.
Tomo got a horse 6. Wow. Good job, Tomo.
You did a
Oh.
6. Well done.
Oh no!
You tried so hard and got so
He
far.
was better off with the whole
Bad luck.
6.
The bad luck continues.
Oh, that was a noise.
Yeah, there's a spooky
All right,
noise. in
type
the
out
middle
your
of the
successes,
song.
please.
Do I have to?
Hmm?
God, I
Tomo.
got 3.
You looking at you caught eye of Detective Rayfield squinting at you, and it ensued with a whole. You were kind of watching him. He's kind of watching you, and so neither of you are really seeing the environment. It's a lot of.
Suspicious squinting.
Good teamwork.
We're a great team.
Watching each other's fronts really good.
Look at this
Does
team.
Tomo have notoriety as a
Yeah,
prop?
he does.
He does. So
Getting
he's
side-eyed.
just. Rayfield is keeping an eye on you, Tomo. You're not exactly sure why.
As long as the eggs don't say anything, he won't say anything. This is fine. And with that, cue the egg saying something.
What did the others roll? Theo, you're looking around. You guys got your flashlights out, and you're making your way downtown, walking fast. Hopefully no faces passed in this context. And you guys make it out of the woods. And you're walking through the fields. And you see the distant glimmer of the street lights and house lights. And it's eerily quiet, except for the sounds of nature and the snow. And then Henderson, with your 4 successes, we're gonna move. Henderson has gained the power to move everyone to the next part of the map. So let's find you guys. There you are. I gotta remake it so everyone can drag everyone. Give me a second.
You have to relinquish the eggs.
I must relinquish eggs and Tomo.
Oh,
Oh.
How do you feel being grouped at the eggs now? Your balanced breakfast.
Well, we need
Is Tomo
coffee
the
and
meat to the
chocolate
eggs?
for
no, he's the fucking burnt toast.
The tome toast?
No, he's Burnt toast.
Toastmo?
He's just a tomato.
Tomost.
Tomos, there we go.
That was almost a good joke.
Oh.
Gets out.
Oh,
You
so
literally set
moist.
Thank you.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
Anyway,
That's after you
Jesus.
slap her
Part where
with
we
butter.
rebel against Bree.
kill me.
Kareem is having a breakdown.
Listen, you have 3 of us in Polar. Don't even.
All right, Henderson, with your success, you are able to make out the blood. You are able to keep the trail because at first you weren't exactly sure where it was, but looking around, you're able to make it out because it's kind of overturned in the snow you find. It's hidden almost.
Like it's been kicked over by footsteps, kind of.
Yep.
Like someone's already followed it, perhaps.
Like deer hooves.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh?
Did I roll a survival for that?
Go for it. Go ahead and roll an intelligence survival. Yeah, Theo, kind of looks like it was kicked over with deer hooves. How about that?
Hmm. I wonder why.
Oh no.
It is around this time, Henderson, that your radio comes to life and the conversation with Hawthorne happens.
Okay. Stop the chat.
You guys stop to chat. Berenschmidt is looking around. Thea, what are you doing?
Had a little reassurance to Hawthorne, but he was talking with his dad, so wait. Does the trail look like it ends right here?
It goes into the woods.
Mm-hmm. You will refrain from running into the woods, but you'll kind of linger near the spot right here.
Alright. You stick where you are.
I don't know if it would benefit to roll another perception.
You can if you'd like.
I think we're all... I don't notice anything other than what I noticed before.
You're looking around. You're able to see a little better here. It's that more of the open field part of Carlsville, and the house nearby is lights is blazing, so it shows a little more of the area. You can make out more the path heading down the street towards the Albrecht house. And then looking, it's that feeling when looking into the woods and you're in the backyard near your house, and that feeling of being watched comes over you, and you feel like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up.
Like something's in there. Oh, we know spooky things are in there. Don't
Curiosity,
move,
Theo.
you son of a bitch. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You fight the urge to go into there by yourself, Theo. You're just curious. Then you know what overtakes your curiosity is self-preservation.
I saw all the spooky shit running around tonight. I saw a monster almost eat my best friend Natalie. I'm not happy with that.
as much. I'm assuming that conversation's done now.
Yep, once the conversation's done, Abner side-eyes you, Henderson. We've been looking around these parts for several days, and never once have we come across something like this.
Have you been looking at night?
He puffs a cigarette that you didn't see him light.
It just materializes.
It's like every
Move his
time we
hand
cut back
is
to
in
him, there's another cigarette in his mouth.
Yes. Every time the camera shifts focus and then moves back, he's just like cigarettes coming out of every bit of available space.
No, it's like those scene inconsistencies where 1 second they don't have a cigarette, but they do.
Shall we continue with the serious scene?
You learn it
Yes.
at detective school.
How to summon cigarette.
It's just a little hard to believe. People have been really worried, you know. He looks ahead, thinking there was a murderer or something like that, but instead it's whatever the hell that thing was.
He still has human intelligence as far as we can tell, so probably still considerable murderer.
I
What?
was just gonna say, technically, it's still a murder.
Go ahead and roll an empathy, Henderson.
Theo refrained from saying that.
Henderson couldn't resist.
No, go ahead and roll an empathy. Abner is looking at you like you're crazy right now. He's looking at you and like the cigarette slightly tilted and his brows are knit closely together, and you get the feeling that someone here is missing part of the puzzle.
Poor sleeper
You
baby
want to
can't
run me
comprehend.
by that again? They have human intelligence.
Some of the things that come out at night, yes.
Uh-huh. And you know that how?
Experience.
And you didn't report it. Why?
It's
Would
our
you believe
job.
us if we did?
Right. I mean, wouldn't you assume it was a prank call?
I mean, when a couple years back, he points at you, a mountain lion got out in a small town, and people didn't realize what was going on until someone reported it. The way I see it, this is pretty much the same principle. It's a little fucked up.
It's been going on for decades.
Oh, that's not good, says Baron Schmidt quietly.
We're kind of new to this too. We were basically, hired to deal with it, so we're the ones who deal with it.
It's kind of something beyond what most people can deal with. So, the fewer people we can get involved. I mean, if we're going to send a police officer out here, they're probably not going to be ready for that kind of thing.
Do you know how many people have gone missing over the last month?
We saw the posters, we know.
So,
Do you know how many more people would be missing if we brought more people into it?
he slowly looks at you. I wasn't talking to you.
Henderson says, actually, most of those people went missing during a month that we weren't here, so
You weren't here a month.
we were on a trip.
A trip! Oh, how was the yacht vacation while people were getting kidnapped?
Great, we got kidnapped.
God.
Bearskip just kind of, well, the two of you are all going back and forth. He just kind of adjusts his hat.
Look, it's
Kidnapped?
way beyond a simple explanation. We're trying
This
to deal
probably
with...
isn't the best time to be arguing about this.
There was someone in danger, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe... Rayfield, we could talk to them about this later. We should check on the house. Abner looks at you all angrily, takes out a cigarette and stomps underfoot. Let's go.
And then we pan back up and he has another one in his mouth.
All right. Hey, River.
Whack.
Intelligence science to put it back together.
Yes. I have the technology.
Holy shit.
All right, you guys enter into the woods. I'm gonna need you to roll a wits survival to try and find the trail.
He looks at Theo.
And then in the meantime, River, it's alive. Not really. It's very dead, but it's now in the right order.
But don't give me ideas.
Am I in trouble with Dad?
No, you just got the best survival roll.
Hmm?
You just got
Oh.
the best survival roll.
Sorry, I didn't hear that we needed to roll survival. I'll do that after River is done. I thought that was a be good, you little goblin stare from Henderson for Theo mouthing off.
All right. River, Lemons, you can go ahead and roll another medical roll on Natalie.
Sweet.
Did I say River? I meant Lemons. I'm confusing my children's names.
They've merged into one.
I have. So go ahead and roll that, Lemons. River, in the meantime, you started putting putting it back together, and you are able to get the gargoyle in its original form from the part of where you chopped it up.
Do you have a sewing needle?
Of
Yep.
course.
I'll make sure it stays together like this.
There should be sutures in one of the kits.
She goes to retrieve them.
You retrieve it successfully. Everyone roll perception.
Even lemons?
Yeah.
Okay.
-2.
River as well?
Everyone.
Oh wait.
Everyone
roll.
in the house, I
Roll.
should say, in this scene.
Yes.
Henderson totally did. Because we were like, we can't leave these out here for people to find, so we picked up all the beasts. River wants to do the one that she got first. This is her
Exactly.
accomplishment.
She chopped it up and put it together.
All right. River, you sew the gargoyle together successfully. It's a bit difficult at first. You lose a couple needles because you find it has remarkably thick skin.
She's writing everything down in her notebook.
You are taking notes on this. And researching it.
Yes.
All right. You put it back together. You note that it is a very large ear, massive arms, massive legs, huge claws that could do some serious damage. They're razor sharp. The face of it almost has a reptilian look to it. with deep sunken-in eyes. It has 2 horns in the front as well as wings. It fits pretty much that traditional gargoyle look. Though the texture of it is more forest-esque.
Could she infer into, like, basic things like its eyesight and stuff by checking the shape of pupils and ears and such?
Sure, go ahead and roll another... I would allow another intelligence science.
Yes.
And then could you guys type out your perceptions you had? Everyone hears it. You hear a couple thumps along the way from the other room.
Any reaction from the doggo?
You hear he has a collar, right?
Yeah.
You hear his collar jingle, but there's no barking.
Okay.
Who's moving?
I'm making my way over. Give me a sec.
Oh,
You're jingling as Romulus trots on over and sits down next to the bed.
Come to see my kill, boy.
He looks at you with big puppy eyes.
He gets a pat on the head.
He is a happy boy. His eyes glimmer with delight.
The goodest of good boys.
All right, what was your roll for the medicine, Lemons?
3, I believe.
3.
Yeah.
All right. You may take off. Take off 1 lethal.
Yay. Lemons.
You're welcome.
So what did you see out there before the attack?
Who are we talking to here?
You, Miss Cole.
Me? Which attack?
The one.
The one you're presently recovering from.
Oh, right, okay. I mean, to be honest, what I saw isn't really a good thing because, like, those hedge beasts are fucking fast. So, like, just flashes by me, and then I think on the 3rd run by was when it struck, and then she motions to her shoulder. To be honest, didn't get much of a good look at it until that point. And at that point I was more focused on stabbing it in the head until it died. So...
I see. And I saw in the documents that this wasn't your first encounter with these creatures.
Nope.
But it did mention before that they were staying in the corn.
They were, until recently. Until just before our excursion into the hedge, actually. Literally, more or less, as we were preparing to leave, they left the cornfield for the first time ever, which was a concern because they're not supposed to do that.
It is concerning.
Mm.
With the amount of damage they seem capable of doing.
Yeah.
Have we learned yet the source of why they are here?
No. we don't really know anything about them yet. I mean, what we did know was just that they were hedge beasts and they stuck to corn. But this is a whole new development. It wouldn't surprise me. This is going to sound super cynical, but it honestly wouldn't surprise me if some of the people that have gone missing will have fallen prey to them.
No, that'd be quite realistic. Jason stops before he goes and hits the desk. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Slowly rotates.
Hey, dude, how's it going?
Follow the sultry
Jack, how you
sounds of our
feeling?
voices.
I would like some blood in my body. It's moving around without it is too much. I do not like it. Blood is underrated. Can I get that going on Twitter instead? Aisha, hashtag blood is underrated.
Let's save the Twitter for now.
Oh.
Yeah, she's hooked up to blood bags.
Okay.
Do you want a cat?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Go
Kinda
past it.
cute.
Cat. Quotation
hear-
marks.
You hear the sounds of thousands of legs skittering.
Oh no!
I don't know how
Hey, Pasta.
sanitary.
It's like I'm trying to see if I have the terrifying noise that it was making.
Oh, the demonic purr.
Yeah.
There it is.
River's like,
It looks at you with its big eyes and opens its mouth in happiness.
Hi, Bastet.
Hey, Bastard. Hey. She gives pets.
It purrs in the sound that sounds like collapsing planets.
What do you figure the average life expectancy is for that thing?
Unsure.
You
When
can't
you
have
make-
it when it dies, River.
When you make deals in the hedge, you can get quite a wide array of creatures. That one is
Cute.
different
Yes.
than I am used to.
You are both correct.
Needs you with its thousands of hands.
Does it just sprout legs arbitrarily? Sometimes it has like 6, sometimes
You
it has
don't know.
10 million.
You don't know. What are legs to an eldritch being?
No one's gotten a good look at Bastet's underside.
Oh god.
It changes every
over.
single time you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot
I'm not
It's-
done
perceive.
medicaling. You can continue to medical.
Sweet.
It exists in a quantum state.
The Bastet creature is that of inconsistencies.
It both exists and does not exist at the same time.
But it has it. But it's what's important is it has thumbs, and it's using them to grab your jacket. And when and it moves up a little bit. It moves up a little bit, and it places its little soft palms on your face.
Have we checked what the fuck it leaves in the litter box yet?
Does it even
It-
have a litter box it uses?
You haven't seen it poop yet.
We've seen it dissolve a pot, though, haven't we?
Yes.
It ate a frying pan.
You don't know where it goes.
In dreams. It eats dreams.
It's just a black hole in the universe that spits it out.
There's a very slight residue on it, so when it touches your face, it's kind of like a little frog.
It leaves mucus. Oh. Hey, actually, cause we're doing question time now. That turns to Aisha. What happened on you guys' end?
We pursued after Miss Anderson, and the goal was to get to I believe it is Hawthorne, before anything happened.
Mhm.
We did. There was no problems there. There were a large amount of mimics, and also, as I believed, Henderson detailed what's happening with Julia in the reports, correct?
No.
No. There was someone else.
I believe he probably caught her up on the generalities, but he never wrote an actual official report on Julia.
Okay.
Because he did admit that what was happening to her.
Yeah. From previous information, I have reasons to believe that it may be his wife.
Julia
But-
was there?
Yes. And many of the mimics. Many. A gargoyle, and she motions over to River, who is currently sewing one together, was actually going to attack after, I believe, Henderson spotted it. But
That's what we're calling them.
that's
Jot
what
it down.
they were called down the mission reports. Of
To be
which,
fair-
River,
to be
I'd
fair,
like you to... Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, they're actually hobgoblins, apparently.
Sure, write that down as well.
Although we call them gargoyles here because of their more specific purpose. Sorry, continue.
And it also seems to be largely because of their look.
That too.
Where did that nickname spawn from?
I don't know. They were just called that when we got here.
I see. River, when you answer, I'd like you to read the mission reports. It'll catch you
Of
up to
course.
speed. When Mr. Henderson is back, he'll be able to provide you with another copy of those.
I look forward to the read.
Nat stews a little.
Is Nat angry that she offered to catch River up, and River's like, I'll do it on my own. And now she's being told to catch up, and she's like, okay.
She likes it on paper. Don't talk to her about it.
Nat angry.
Paper isn't biased for the most part.
Did Julia say anything, or?
Hmm?
Did Julia say anything, or?
Wow, I'm sorry. My brain just translated Julia to Aisha, and I was
Oh.
like, no, she didn't say anything. What?
They're the same person, so.
They're twins, really.
Henderson interacted with her. I did not.
Oh.
Henderson did tell everyone in general that she was there to protect Hawthorne, and that she said that there was something coming for the roll house.
Places those words in Nisha's mouth.
Her mouth moves, those words come out.
Surgically
Exactly in
implant
Inky's
words.
voice. But I have reason to suspect whatever came for the roll house already happened. Given your state.
Nat looks up. Or it's still here.
And with that, we're going to move over to the next group.
Hmm.
Nice transition dialogue.
Wink.
River just raises her gun, shoots, and you hear something thump on the top floor.
Golden brown. It's like sun.
Oh my god.
Sal, do you have anything to say to Hawthorne?
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm sure they're having a grand old time.
It's silence and this sound of
It probably
crunching
isn't
of Chex Mix.
silence. I'm sure Sal's trying to say garbage. And then he's getting, yeah, because he's got the most polite little kid there. But, like, I'm sure there's not anything invigorating happening.
What
Too
conversation,
bad you
say you?
broke your guitar and cannot serenade him.
Did I not give him expression back? How does
No,
it need?
I don't think so.
Damn it. You should have. Whoops. Okay,
Also,
well.
did you hit something with your guitar, or did I imagine that?
His guitar's probably broken, honestly. I
He
don't even
took the
remember.
strings to make a rope out of them.
Yeah, but
you
I think
also,
he
you
remade it.
sold the body of your guitar and your talent to buy something in the head.
It
True.
was worth it.
Yeah. I think you bought your punch knives,
Worth it.
and then you sold your memories to buy your armor.
Worth it.
Good job,
Sal will tell him a story about how he sold his memories for armor.
Is that a real story?
Oh my
Yep.
god, Sal.
How much of it does he remember?
He just
He
knows that
remembers
sold
selling them, and he was
He
filled in with
remembers
the
doing
details.
it. He just doesn't remember all the stuff that he sold.
Why did you sell your memories?
Because I'm an idiot.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm sorry.
Ah, it's fine. It worked out for the best. Gave me a good excuse to meet with someone every night to help me get my memories back.
Who?
A friend of mine.
Friend? Have I met them?
No, actually, no one met her.
Oh, her?
Yes.
Does she live in Carlsville?
No, she lives somewhere else.
Oh. Did she go with you on the business trip?
I guess in a way she did.
I don't understand.
She doesn't he's thinking of a way, like, he's not even trying to lie, he's just trying to think of how to word it. I guess in the most blunt of terms, she's like the god of dreams or something.
His eyes kind of widen. What?
Yeah, and she has a great personality.
What's God of dreams?
Well, she's not the god of dreams
I'm
because
sorry, I
she's
just imagined Sal doing the hand motion of somebody with a really curvy body when he said personality.
okay. I can't
Great personality.
I can't do Sal with Angie in the room. It's not allowed anymore.
Nope. I'm just gonna give you shit the whole time.
Places and pushes Angie into a box and locks it.
Oh my god.
Quiet gremlin. Quiet gremlin.
Oh my god.
You can come out when it's your turn. Well, does that mean she's like super powerful?
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh. And you still get to see her?
Yeah.
How?
She chooses to be with me. If she didn't want to see me ever again, she could just tell me to fuck off. Tell me to screw off.
Good job, Sal.
Oh my god, no.
Hawthorne smiles and covers his mouth.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't tell your dad.
Bad word.
It's a bad
What's
word.
her name?
Her name is Lorable.
Horrible. Does she make dreams?
Yeah, I guess she does. Yeah.
Like everyone's dreams?
Yeah, she makes your dreams. You may have met her, just probably forgot.
He looks ahead. Does she know what the dream she makes means?
Probably. I could ask her.
I have a lot of dreams about my family.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of dreams about the night I came here.
Like what?
like, I have a dream in which I'm laying in the camper, and it had this purple and kind of goldish roof, and I'm just in there by myself. And then I hear a kind of knocking on the side. And I know every time I know it's Rowan. But when I go to answer the door, suddenly my dad's there and he's pulling me away from the door.
Huh.
And I try to answer it, and by the time I actually get past him and open the door, I wake up.
Well, is this dream scary?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Would you say it's a nightmare or a dream?
It's a nightmare.
I could ask her, but she doesn't do the bad dreams.
Oh, she only does good dreams?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think she can give me more good dreams?
Yeah, I think she could.
I'd like that. I miss having good dreams.
Yeah, well, her dreams are the best, so I'll make sure she gives you some real good ones.
He smiles. What is she makes everything?
As the dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, with a little input from her, whoever's dream it is, obviously. So.
But she can make it anything.
Yeah, and it's the most fun when you're awake.
Cool. How do I ask her what dream to have?
Well, I could ask her for you. She doesn't normally. I don't know. I'll talk to her. I'm sure she'll hear if you ask in your dreams, maybe? I'm not 100% on how it works. But
if you
I talk
ask
to her a
her,
lot.
can you ask her for me?
Yeah. Do you have anything specific in mind, or
Yeah.
just a fun dream? Oh, okay.
I just want one day where we could actually go camping.
No.
Stop making us sad about Hawthorne, goddamn!
Sorry, she doesn't do camping dreams. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, I say that.
Get
No, I
drunk,
do say
loser.
that. No, I do say that. And then he goes, just kidding. She doesn't do camping dreams, specifically.
I don't think I can camp in real life anymore. So that's okay. I just want this one.
Yeah, I'll ask her. I'm sure she can do that.
Smiles. I think Dad would say I'm too old to play pretend, so.
It's not playing pretend. It's going on an adventure in your mind.
Yeah. How will I know when it happens? Tell me?
Well, you'll be in the dream.
Okay. Should I look for her?
Do you want to? I don't know. It depends on if you want to meet her or not.
I don't know.
How about for now, you just get your camping dream. And if you want to meet her, then I'll talk to her.
Okay. Thank you.
Awkward smile.
1 second, I need to move this fucking like the bottom to with you. There we go. He goes over and he gives you a hug.
Don't do this to me.
You are getting a hug by a small,
Get
sad
that.
13-year-old.
No. Don't do
Lol.
Don't do this to me.
It's too late. What does Sal fucking do, motherfucker?
He vomits all over him. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I was like, yeah, that I'm a dad now, Ma. You did it. That's how you become a parent. Did it.
You throw up on the child and mark it as your own.
And then I break his legs. Make sure you no trail mix.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
Sal just in that moment realizes Hawthorne is his son. Picks him up and runs.
Welcome back to rural, everybody.
He imprints on Hawthorne like Jacob did on Bella's baby.
So,
Crying.
I was gonna tell him how he hunts monsters.
I just imagine it like in a cartoon form where Sal just takes a bag and grabs him. Like a knapsack. Just whoop.
Stuffs child into it.
Mine.
Mine. Put on face. Mine.
Mine.
All right.
Mine.
What does Sal do, Joe? That's the important question.
Sal just cries. No, I'm just kidding. He hugs him back, obviously. You dummy, I hate you.
Okay.
How
You
dare
have-
you do this to me?
You have bonding time. Meanwhile, Tomo,
Hi.
you feel eyes burrowing into the back of your head.
Okay.
Rayfield's in front of you.
Wait, what? Oh.
Everyone can continue forward.
Oh, okay. We're turning around. We're looking.
Everyone can roll perception.
A moment of realization.
That was the... Oh. Wow.
Nice transition.
Mm,
Cat.
wow.
The presence of cats progressively gets more and more like constant
Oh my
in my
god.
life. Their mom is gone. Rachel, who owns them, is gone for the weekend. And he's meowing at her door.
I can't
Oh.
steal that
No.
aggressive. Meow! Meow!
Meow.
Meow, say.
Yeah.
I'm a cat, say. Meow, say.
Yeah, good one, boss.
You want us to type that out?
What, that you're a cat?
No,
Perception.
perceptions.
Oh, yes, please. And then, Theo, 5 years ago, what did you roll on your survival wits?
I didn't roll it because I was waiting to change back to here. All right.
Points
what's
cat at.
my roll?
Roll it, motherfucker.
Thanks. Okay. I'm being menaced by a cat. Look at that. I rolled a crit.
Good boy.
Yeah. I appreciate
The
your
clapping! The fucking golf clapping!
I wasn't golf clapping, I was like slapping my arms like this.
That was seal clapping.
So, Theo, you're looking around for the trail. And you notice at this point it actually gets very hard to make out. And only by sheer determination and a prayer are you able to actually see it. It's very thin, it's very faint by this point. But there's just a trickle of kind of pink in the snow. You notice with your critical success, there's no footprints. None. You don't know if they were filled in by snow, or if they were ever there at all.
Weird.
They climbed through the trees.
Should I look
It
up?
is snowing currently, actually.
Oh shit.
Well, that's no, because the older footprints should have got filled in first. The ones closer to the house, not the ones farther away.
You haven't been following footprints this whole time.
What?
You were following the blood trail.
Yeah, but they were deer footprints.
No, it looked like they could have been covered by deer footprints. Because it was like you had the...
He was following it, perhaps.
Oh, maybe. Let's keep going. Fun, fun, fun.
So you guys are walking through the woods. Your perceptions, let's see here. Tomo, you're looking behind you. You can't shake the feeling something is watching. It's to you. Like something's there. And you look, and you swear you see a distant silhouette up higher.
Like
See-
on a rooftop?
Again,
Yeah.
trees? Okay. Gonna mention that to everybody, like we're being followed by gargoyles.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Don't
We're
look up
being
past
followed.
the tree line.
Don't look at
Keep
them.
keep your eyes down away from the roofs.
You can keep them in the corner of your eye, but don't look directly at them.
Look, I know it's gonna sound like a lot of bullshit, but just bear with us for now.
So only don't look at the rooftops and keep eyes forward?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Rayfield is just slowly shaking his head. Gargoyles. That sounds like a lot of bullshit.
Kind of weird how used to it you get after a while.
Henderson and Theo, you guys are following along the blood and you're able to see it go ahead up towards the main road. What? You may go ahead and move yourself there. The main road has a lot more lights, which is both a blessing and a curse.
Oh, back here. Egg.
Get the egg back here, he's escaping. You see, the main road is decently undisturbed. No plow, no car tracks through the fresh snow. You walk over the parking lot that leads to the motel, which lights on. The light is on for Abe's quality foods as well.
Do I need another survival for the main street?
Yep. Theo, you are looking around for tracks, you are looking around for a blood trail, but at this point you do not see any. You are all just standing in the middle of town as the snow...
Remind me, does Abe actually live in, like, is it a live-in, like, house above?
Yeah.
Market below?
A little apartment. Yeah.
And you are all just waiting out in the snow. Does everyone here have jackets on currently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we all grabbed them before we ran out. When we grabbed the, like, 3 supplies we were able to get before Henderson
We're not gonna
bolted.
get murdered by Ician Priest.
To making sure, because if you did, now it's gonna give you the cold damage. 1 second. Can everyone else hear the snow ambience?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, because I can't.
Yes.
It blends in with the background music a little because it's really like soft snow crunchy noises.
Squints loudly. I want stronger.
Give me more.
Let me see if I can find something else. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Fuck off, snow ambience. That good?
Yeah.
Yee.
Okay.
Is it getting snowstormy?
It's a heavy snowfall, but it's not a storm.
So it's not like whiteout conditions where
Not white out at all.
we'd be in trouble if we were out.
No, it's you are not by any means in danger by being outside right now by the snow.
Thanks for the clarification, because there's other things we're in danger from. Most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Your guys' radios crackled in life. Hello?
We're on our way. We're almost there.
Okay. I was kinda waiting.
We're walking through quite a bit of snow, and we can't levitate.
Okay. It just goes quiet. You guys are able to move forward if you'd like. There's snow crunches under your feet as you go.
To the house.
Yeah.
So this time as you get closer. Alright. Move yourself to about there.
Crunch.
And
I'm able to move her to the token layer. Boop, there she is.
Hey.
Roll a perception. Did you get to this area? And type out your successes when done.
oops.
Oh.
What? Why?
I mean, you
It
got the
rolled
same
2
one.
for you
Yeah.
twice.
Alright. Tomo and Henderson. You guys approach the large winery and the intersection that leads to either the outer edge of town or further into the woods winery or down into the secondary residential area. And this area, rather undisturbed, you're able to see down the street the small silhouette of a person just standing in the snow waiting. You're also able to make out red nearby it. Theo, you hear something distantly in addition to that. You can't figure out where it's coming from, though.
Oh boy. We should move. I think we've got hedgebeasts somewhere around here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is that Cheney up ahead? It looks like her.
Should be. I mean, who else would be out here?
Julia.
Thanks for the input, Tomo.
It's won't be Julia.
It's true, but
You all approach the house. And you're able... a lot of destruction. There is... and I'm just going to scribble this in, because I don't actually have it in here, so...
they have a little doggo decoration.
It's not red.
It's reddish. It's blood orange.
There.
What does that smell? It's blood.
And then there is also a broken window on the second story.
Hmm. Is there any on the first floor?
No. And when the back door's open.
Any tracks from the back door?
She shrugs. I didn't notice any, except for mine. A lot been filled.
That looks gargoyle-y, the broken window.
Yeah.
Significant.
Have you gone inside?
It's a lot worse inside. I didn't go all the way. Didn't need to. I don't think they made it.
They had kids, right?
Yeah, Kiwi.
We should check.
The kid? Kiwi?
She frowns. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Did you call out at all?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe we
Could
should
be
do...
hiding, baby.
Yeah, do a
Maybe.
search. Make sure nothing dangerous is left. See if...
Are these actually here, by the way? These deer tracks?
There's deer tracks in the photo?
Yeah.
Right there.
No, those are rabbit tracks.
Oh yeah.
Rabbit tracks.
Those are Cheney tracks.
Cheney.
Okay.
Cheney just has rabbit-sized feet.
She's small. Shall we go in?
I guess.
Alright, prepare yourselves. It's... doesn't smell good in there. And you guys head to the back door, which is wide open, and go ahead and roll a perception. I'll go ahead and roll for the others as well. Alright. You guys head in there. And at the back door you see large scratch marks. That is both crossing the door and also leading in. And at the back there is stained snow with red, just like in the front.
Tracks? Or blood trail?
No, just blood. Like it pooled, like something was here. And that was 3 successes. 4 successes. Theo, you see further inside through the back door. And you see the layout they have is a rather open structure, so you're able to see most of everything. And so I'm gonna switch you over. You see the inside that there are plenty more scratches along the walls, on the floor. Like there's a struggle. And
Splash of blood
distantly-
along the...
There's
Is that an
splash of
arrow?
blood on the wall. What?
Is that an arrow, or did it just happen to kind of look like an arrow?
It just happens to look like an arrow.
Okay.
Here, I could make this better.
Oh no.
Ah!
There you go.
That, children, is what we call a bad time.
Yep. Oh my god.
It's also known as the anti-fun.
Hmm?
Cheney heads in. Rayfield raises his gun and heads in, looks around. You said there might be a child here?
Maybe it was
Family
family, so
3, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope we can find who we can. Theo will head in.
Alright.
Henderson heads in.
Give me a
Almost.
second. I can grab y'all the layout. They have it on me. Appears I do not. I'll make it quick. So, draw shape. Wide, small. You have the downstairs is an open concept. So you have it so that there's the back door. Oh, this is slightly partially hidden, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, there we go. Just trying to figure out where it was happening.
There. So, take 2. You have the front door. You can see directly to the back door. So this being the front right there. From the front door, you have the general kitchen area, which leads into a dining room. Along here, there's a lot of... It looks like there was a lot of embellishments and vases and such that have been tipped over. There's a kitchen table. The entire dining room is just soaked with blood.
Oh no. Oh.
So we're gonna...
Jesus.
Kitchen, you have a... Like, there is a stairwell leading up. It's right here. And then there's also a carpeted living room right there.
Can Henderson look at the dining room and judge whether that is so much blood that it would kill 1 or 2 people if that much is lost?
Sure.
Hey, you want these girls alive or not? Do you want me to roll investigation, medicine, science?
It's a lot of blood. I would say investigation.
Intelligence?
Yes. And, what's your morality?
Normal?
Oh, damn. Okay, I was gonna give you a bonus for every morality point you had lost.
But I will roll to maintain his stomach. Stamina composure if you'd like.
If you want, it's completely voluntary. You aren't in that room, you are seeing it from afar currently.
Okay.
Now, if you head into the room, that's another story.
Well, I mean, he needs to assess how much there is. He's not gonna go into the room, he's gonna stand at the doorway. But...
Alright, standing at the doorway, go ahead and roll a resolve composure, because this is messy. You're able to keep it down. You do not feel terribly sick. You've seen worse, aka you've seen Jeremiah's house. And this is there's a lot of spatter. And it's the entire dining table is completely covered. It looks like the wall got spattered.
Jesus.
The floor. Whatever happened here, it seems like a primary area. And there are scratches along the entire room.
Okay. Is it so much blood that a person would die if they lost it?
4 successes? Oh yeah.
2 people?
You can't tell that much.
Okay. Henderson will turn away and say, that's enough blood to kill someone. Maybe not if it was both of them, but...
Abner is circling around the area. Comes back. I think we should check upstairs.
No bodies down here.
That is not an indoor pool. That leads into, we're gonna ignore if it's an indoor pool. It's not okay.
Just say it's a staircase.
Fucking staircase. Fuck off. Baron Schmidt has walked over and is looking into the dining room. What do the rest of y'all do?
Henderson thinks we should go upstairs since there's a broken window up there. It's probably going to be another
entry point.
Yeah.
Is there a stairway leading downwards? Do they have a basement?
There is not. This house does not have a basement.
That's not structurally sound for a place like Wisconsin where you get deep frost in the earth.
They don't fucking care.
We made these houses to go up and come down.
Not to go down further.
So upstairs it is, I think.
Yep.
Yep, and I am currently constructing upstairs for you guys.
Unless they have like a... I'm sorry, Bree. I'm thinking about the house and it's accessed through like a bulkhead door on the outside or something. Which would make sense.
There are some houses in Wisconsin without basements, actually. I know, my mom's house only has like a crawl space.
Yeah. Well, it's just usually in the places where you get deep frost, where the ground freezes below 4 feet, you have to have a far enough down foundation for the house. So you either have like crawl space or you have a completely finished basement where they're like, all right, we'll just dig another 4 feet down.
There we go.
Welcome back to Rural, where we discuss architecture.
Yep. So you come up. Let me fill this in for y'all. There you go. As you come upstairs, you all see there is blood on the stairs. And then there is a railing. And on the other side of the railing, there is a pool of blood that is sunken into the carpet. And that there seems to be a spatter on the wall, and there's a trail leading to another door, of which is open.
Is this really fresh, or we tell?
Would you like to analyze it?
Sure.
Alright, roll a wits investigation.
I want to do that too, but my program that I was using for my sheets decided to crash, so I will roll in just a moment.
Abner has come with you guys upstairs. Go ahead and roll. Was that your 2d10 for your investigation?
The 2 successes is my investigation. Yeah.
Sorry, that's
Should I roll investigation too?
If you'd like to. Did you go upstairs with them?
I was going upstairs.
Okay.
Wits investigation?
Yep. Alright. Henderson, you're looking at it.
Oops.
What?
I accidentally double-clicked it.
Oh, okay.
Do we take the first one or the last one?
First Which one? You are investigating, and you calculate that the amount of blood here plus the blood downstairs would probably equal about 2 people. And then, Theo, you're checking the blood and you're trying to figure out if it's fresh or not. It's hard to tell because the door was open and it's allowed the frost to get in here. And so, but you do note that the stairs, as if they've been lightly iced over.
So it's been here long enough to freeze.
That was mine. Wits investigation.
Tell me you notice there's a broken vase
Oh.
on this side. Abner is looking around. He's looking down at the blood. Like, as you said, it's been here long enough to freeze, but that can happen in a matter of only 2 hours with the temperature it is outside. And for it to be able to freeze, that means it had to be wet.
Did it actually smell bad in here?
It smells like...
Okay. Not rotting yet.
No, not rotting, just blood.
Okay.
And then he looks around and he kind of wrinkles his nose in disgust. No, this is recent. This had to have happened tonight. Not too long ago either.
Probably when we heard the scream, maybe? What it was the scream that we heard in this direction.
You couldn't tell what direction it came from.
Is that where Tomo's going over here?
What?
These similar shades of red.
Are these
for your
doors
pings.
closed?
This one's slightly ajar.
Okay. And we came up. This is the stairs here.
Yeah.
Have we looked in here yet?
No, we're like at the top of the staircase. And
Does this look like someone dragged themselves?
Absolutely.
Alright. There might be someone in there.
Can I roll to, like, see if I can hear anybody?
Go ahead, roll a perception. What was your successes?
2.
2 successes? You do hear something. As you are you slowly approaching the blood trail?
Yes.
Alright. You're static.
Is it coming from inside the room? Or from my radios?
It's coming from inside this room.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
well, we should probably check all of them. But I mean, maybe start here and then move back down the hall.
Sounds good. Someone should keep an eye on the stairs in case something tries to get out.
Tomo will sit at the end of the hallway, like here, and just have gun trained on the stairs.
My partner's still downstairs, so he'll have that covered. So who's going down the... If no one moves forward, Rayfield is taking the lead.
Theo will move over there.
Alright. Which door do you go in first, Theo?
Well, he said to start here and then work our way back, because this might be where someone is. So, into this room, and then we'll hit this one, and then...
Give me a second.
At least that's the plan. Does the Henderson approach? Or is
Yes.
he...
Yeah,
Okay.
he's coming with you.
Henderson come with? Cheney and Tomo take the stairs, or she come with too?
Cheney's on the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
And looking up.
Tomo's watching them with gun, so that if anybody besides
Oh,
Baron
one
Schmidt
second.
and,
I want to
Cheney.
say something to Cheney really quick before you open the door.
Mm-hmm. What does he say?
I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Okay.
Does Henderson like step aside? And...
Yeah, well, he just goes down the stairs really quick to talk to her.
Mm.
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 Blip.
Cheney nods.
And then he's back up the stairs. He's with you guys. Okay.
She nods and she puts her fingers together like she has a gun. Alright. Theo, you
Yeah.
approach the door and open it. And you come into a child's bedroom.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And there is fresh fallen snow upon the floor that has come in through the broken window.
And there's that.
On the other side of the door, there is a large pool of blood. There's also blood on the handle and leading down the door. It looks like hands dragging down. Or a single hand. Would you like to roll a perception or investigation?
Sure. It's
Henderson will roll
what's
perception.
investigation? Okay, you can do. That's an investigation.
Damn. Alright. Henderson, looking around, you are used to child toys. Looking at them, you could say, because you can't remember what age Kiwi was offhand, but you're thinking somewhere between 6 and 8, based on the toys that are in here. And there's still a pillow pet with lights circling on the ceiling in different shapes of stars and moons. Theo, with your 4 successes investigation, you are able to tell that the hand marks on the door are not a child's size. In fact, they're much larger. You make them out. You look around for comparison. You look at Henderson's hands. You look at the door. You look at Henderson's hands. It definitely seems like that of an adult male, and you realize that the blood is smeared on the handle, but mainly on the lock. And
Is it on
You
the
also-
outside or the inside of the door?
inside.
Side.
You also note, as you're looking over towards the window, that it's broken from the inside to the out.
Those are some big bloops.
So, you're looking continuously, because the door in here was cracked ajar. And you look around, you notice there are wooden pieces on the ground, and it leads you to look back at the door. And you notice that it was broken open. It wasn't violently broken down, but it was broken to the point in which the lock was smashed through and it allowed the door to be opened.
Is the blood trail on the outside dragging to the door or away from the door?
Theo's able to tell with his 4 successes it's to the door.
So someone was attacked outside and tried to take shelter in here. Probably Roland.
Or they took the kid after being attacked and the parents were trying to get him as he was being taken away.
Is there any
Rayfield
sign?
walks over to the window and examines it. Something's off here. At least at the window.
The glass going out?
Yeah, but additionally, if you look at how everything's landed... He looks up at the window. Carefully, with his gloves, touches it. It was opened before it broke.
Like it was opened and it broke in the open position, or it was opened and then closed and then broken?
Broken in the open position.
Kid climbed out and something bigger tried to follow?
Maybe.
Something smashed the lock in, so if someone was trying to protect themselves in here, I mean, if they heard something coming, first way out would be the window.
There's not a speck of blood over here.
And this looks like a kid's room?
Oh yeah.
Can I look out the window, like down?
Sure
At
thing.
what's outside?
Roll perception.
Hey.
You look out, and you see that there is a porch that the window leads on, but you do not see any tracks or indentations on the porch. However, you do see one thing. And it's kind of really small and you don't notice it at first. But it's a little button in the snow.
Outside the window, like on the porch ledge?
Yes.
Theo will point it out to Rayfield since he doesn't have gloves.
Rayfield looks at it. Let me roll for him. He looks down at the button. And then he kind of carefully holds each end of the window and leans himself out. And then he pauses. He looks back at you. And it looks like he's thinking. And then decides to lean out anyway and look up.
Oh. Can I grab the back of his coat just to drag him back in case anything happens?
Sure. He's wearing a trench coat, so you got plenty to grab onto.
Holding his little wedding trail.
And you are waiting for the worst to happen to you. You're like, God. And he leans back in. Marks on the roof.
The gargoyles often walk on the roofs.
Sure.
It took whoever was in here up. There's no disturbance on the snow bleeding down. So I think if it was Kiwi, she maybe got the window open right as the thing got in, and it grabbed her and hauled her up.
Maybe they attacked the parents first. They were trying to protect Kiwi or get to her. And Kiwi tried to climb out the window and was grabbed then.
Could have happened. I just think whoever got grabbed must have been by one of the gargoyles, because it looks like, you know, they haven't touched the snow at the bottom of the roof, but I mean on top of it's all messed up.
Does this blood in the room look like it connects to this blood here? Or is it like two separate pools?
No, it connects.
So they pulled themselves in here, and then it looks like something sat here for a while.
Yeah.
And made a large pool. But there's no body.
Have gargoyles been seen taking dead bodies before?
We've only ever experienced them when they were trying to take living people, because we only ever experienced them when we accidentally saw them.
Henderson thinks for a moment and then kind of leans close to Theo and whispers, "Developments come from this direction."
Do you want to say that again so I can hear it, Inky?
Trying to hide it from the GM, huh?
He whispers, "Developments come from this direction."
Oh. Theo thinks about it, and it seems like he's trying to calculate the angle of where he saw him coming from. He came...
Because Henderson was held back, otherwise his direction sense would probably help, but I don't think he actually saw where Lemons came from.
Seems like sort of partway through the main road, partway through the woods. It was kind of at an angle. And he looks upset at the suggestion.
He was, just saying, he was very energetic when he came back.
No, I know.
Rayfield leaves the room. Stops and looks at you, Tomo.
We were whispering, by the way. Rayfield was... Unless he probably perceptioned. Do we need to roll a stealth for his perception?
If you'd like to roll a stealth, you may.
Yeah. Well, I was waiting to see if you wanted.
Go ahead and roll a present stealth. Henderson, you're +2.
Yay! Well, that's good. I'm going to willpower this.
Oh no.
You have no idea if he heard you or not.
So hopefully you can't put the context together on that.
Yep. Well, he doesn't know who Lemons is. He never arrested Lemons. Oh my god, you're
This is
right.
a true fact. Lemons ain't on file.
He doesn't even know if maybe he thinks that's our nickname for the deer.
Lemons could be our code word.
You know, gargoyles, lemons, the other beasts.
The other beasts of the night. He's heading over here.
Rayfield stopped in the hallway.
Okay.
And he looks at Tomo. Squints.
He just keeps making sure he's there and not doing anything.
He's still focused on the staircase. But if he can notice that Rayfield's just standing there, he's just gonna look up and be like, is there something important in there?
Child's room. Window was open but broken. There's a button in the snow. Looked like something grabbed it from above. There was disturbance on the roof. They're saying a gargoyle did it. I don't buy it. And with that, he turns towards the door with the static coming from it.
Hey, on to
Oh, I thought
this
you said it
room.
was this room. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It was.
So we're doing a zigzag. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
3.
My beautiful. Yeah, that's a 3. I'll fix it. Goodbye. That looks more like a 3.
Sure.
Oh god. It's so fast.
Just leave it. Just let it go.
I already know this could be a lot easier in G, and you could use the text tool.
No. I want to make my life difficult.
Okay.
Static room, static room.
Static room. Should we do a little doodle scene change?
What?
We're opening the door to the static room.
We're opening the door to the static room.
There is not a scene change, I'm sorry.
Oh. Are there shenanigans going on?
No, I
No.
just don't have a picture for that room.
No, I meant over to the folks at home if you wanted to catch
you
up
were
with
so
them.
I was so confused. I was like, no, I don't have a picture for that room. I'm
No,
sorry.
you little trash mammal.
Excuse me?
that was my invitation of you. Scolding me.
Trash mammal, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
Next session, guys, Theo fucking dies.
Don't worry, he's
To a
been
trash
doing that
mammal.
emotionally for a month. Dead silence.
Alright. We're gonna move
I was
over.
giving you an opportunity to switch back to the others since we've been on this for a little bit.
That's fine. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Skeletor hasn't building.
Nat, I'm gonna Lemons, you can do one more check, but then that'll be all the checks you can do for this night.
Okay.
can I roll to assist him now that, like, I'm more coherent?
No.
No. Never.
Remember, you're on.
No. Lemons, you receive a mysterious +2 to your roll in addition to the +3 for the infirmary. You're not sure where it's coming from.
What?
Is it an Aisha?
No.
So I
My
roll
dog.
2 more?
You hear strange eldritch whisperings in your brain, and you feel like you know
Oh
what you
my
must do.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll 13d10.
Buster
Should,
wants to
should I re-roll or
save
roll
me.
2 more dice?
Oh, what a
What?
beautiful-
that's adorable.
What?
Just 13d10.
Oh my god, okay.
What a good little horror from beyond the veil of space and
I'm
time.
still 2.
All right, and Lemons, I need you to note on your character sheet next time you make a morality roll, it's -1.
What?
Because of the Eldritch truths.
Oh. He whispered it into your mind things you were not meant to know.
now Lemons is forever tainted.
You can never forget. You can't even understand what it said to you. Natalie, that wasn't enough to actually reduce anything.
Sad face.
Just making you feel better, that's all. More comfy. Adjust the pillow.
Fuck, thank you.
You don't want to make my gargoyle more comfortable?
He's dead, he can't feel anything.
River, you've put together your gargoyle. You can go ahead and
I had gotten a 4 a while ago when I was checking basic features like ears and eyes and stuff.
Alright.
So I could tell like what kind of vision it'd have. A vague, based on pupil shape. Ear shape, hearing.
Checking its eyes, it looks like it has night vision primarily. You can tell by the makeup of it, it looks like its eyes don't adjust well to light.
Alright.
But that doesn't mean that it can't go in light. It looks to have amazing hearing. The ears. And then you can tell by examining its hide that it seems very thick, very strong against attacks, but also fantastic for camouflage. But its camouflage seems off in this area. As you have been told, they tend to stay on roofs. This camouflage isn't exactly good for a roof. Though it is dark, it is ideal for woods or a forest.
Do not give River ideas to skin this thing and make a suit out of it.
Oh my god.
Because River has ideas to do that.
River, you are currently pondering the idea of skinning a gargoyle.
I like how you're playing the Don't Starve theme.
You guys aren't in danger.
No.
This is just River doing some scientific research.
Very scientific.
It's the medic show.
Yep. Wink.
It's broadening the horizons of our knowledge.
She will start taking pieces of leather.
She's skinning it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to roll a dex survival to skin this thing.
Oh, I'm good at this.
-1 because it's tough.
Would I count this as wooded survival?
No. Yeah, I think everyone except Jason, who cannot see, turns to River in this moment as she's just quietly skinning this thing.
She's like poking the skin at first, and then she pulls out a knife.
Okay. Roll another 6 It's a prolonged roll to get it. Alright, you skin it. You, everyone watches
just part
this.
of it. Enough that she can make a
part?
suit out of it. Oh, it's much larger than her, right?
You're pretty large, River.
I'm skinny, though, and this thing is not.
It's dex survival. Lemons. You are
ideas
skinny,
over there.
but you're tall.
True, I'd probably be taking
You're
like
gonna
half
need
of the midsection.
So you don't want one that'll cover all of you.
For now, I want to study
gargoyle
the rest,
vest.
and then I'll complete the suit.
So you want to take
Oh
the
my
torso
God.
and legs.
Yes.
Alright.
The abject, horrified tone in your voicing.
Are you taking the wings?
Make wings too. Cosplay, epic.
I want to study those further first.
Okay. You skin its torso and legs. And you now have a dripping, rather heavy, oozing hide.
I don't imagine they have anything set up for this kind of thing.
No.
Maybe
River.
should have thought that over.
River.
Yes.
I have to ask this because nobody else is, and that's kind of what I do here, but why?
It has excellent camouflage for the woods.
River, you couldn't have waited until you got that thing to the mortuary or something. He
Why would I
asks
take it
while
there?
sidestepping like puddles of blood.
I was going to dissect it here. Why would I have put it completely together?
Miss River, you may want to put that in a bag so it doesn't drip all over the place.
Yes, and I need to go set up somewhere to properly clean it. She'll put it in her body bag and then and then go about trying to set up like a rack or something.
Oh my god, not in the med bay.
No, it'll be probably out back. Right directly out back.
Send River to the basement already.
Someone banish this gremlin to the basement.
Put her in the goblin hole. Get her out of here.
Need to find supplies for a proper tanning rack.
Oh my god, yeah, go talk to Reese!
Helig silently watches you pass by with a body bag.
I like how this token makes it look like Helene's life fucking sunk into the chair.
He is, though. He is complete dad reclining into the chair.
Is he still, like, clutching a knife?
Yes. And he looks exhausted. River, roll a perception as you go outside. Alright. You do not look up at the roof?
No, I'm looking at the shack.
Alright. What are you looking for in the shack, River?
Things to make a tanning rack out of.
Alright, roll a perception.
It's gardening supplies.
I'll
You find a
way.
shovel, and you find a wheelbarrow, which, if disassembled, can be several planks of wood.
I'll buy them a new one.
Okay. For the next round, River is busy disassembling a fucking wheelbarrow. Go ahead and roll your wits crafts, you motherfucker.
Just use the wheelbarrow to carry the body down to the basement. You're just carrying it around outside.
Was it Wits Crafts?
Yep.
I'll put burn a willpower on it too.
God.
Oh, I need to wipe off my willpower.
Jason's right next to you.
Is he on the ground or did he like pull himself up with a bed?
He's in a wheelchair.
Oh, he's in the wheelchair now? Okay.
Yeah. River, you give the wheelbarrow a good kick, and it doesn't break, and you're like, well then.
Oh, there's
No
tools over
idea.
here. I can find tools here, right?
God damn it. Yes, you can find tools. We'll get to
Excellent.
you. What's up? What did Lemons do?
Oh, he moved around Jason. He's checking up on Arthur and Helling.
What? Jason's just like, what just happened?
Oh, as
I
I
heard some
pass
real
him?
nasty sounds.
As I pass him or when I'm
Yeah,
out?
as you pass him.
Oh, River is... She just skinned one of the gargoyles and no down.
Down.
Romulus down.
Why?
No.
I didn't do anything.
Did Jason get down?
Yeah.
Oh no!
No, Jason, not you.
Oh my
the
god,
dog.
God bless this boy.
The interrupted no down.
I'm sorry. The dog was trying to eat what River left on the bed.
Wag, 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 wag.
Stay. I'm an animal ken.
Okay. Roll,
Have we
roll your-
learned nothing about letting animals eat strange
Roll your persuasion,
bodies?
animal kin. He sits. His,
Hey.
his little tail's going crazy.
Okay, fine, I'll pet him.
Oh, he's so happy.
There. Pets for the
I had
dog.
to sniff a weird thing and now somebody's giving me attention.
He's so happy.
But yeah.
What were you saying?
River just, she brought a gargoyle in pieces, reassembled it, skinned it, I guess, and now it's leaking all over the place.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And Romulus here was trying to
Romulus
get
looks so happy.
at it. Hey puppy, why don't you get pets from Jason? Come here, get pets from Jason. He leads Doggo over to Jason.
Doggo goes as summoned.
Oh my god.
And if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go check up on the other two now.
Okay.
Oh, it's slowly increasing.
Oh god.
The goop.
Yeah. River putting a plastic wrap down.
Is it
It's pretty
leaking
gross.
out of its bag, or is the bag just like getting bigger?
It's just slowly expanding.
Oh.
Kind of like a waterbed.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
I should just watching in pure fascination.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen someone adjust a Cardian's life so well.
I know, it's kind of terrifying.
No, it's fantastic.
Nat turns and looks at Aisha.
Aisha looks like a combination between highly amused and elated.
Most people don't fucking choose this. River certainly didn't, but, like...
On the contrary, she was aware of what was happening. Eventually, I was trying to get her out of the house before the influence of the pixies. But prior to that, she was able to get some information from me. And we had a long discussion about researchers and how scientists are greatly appreciated in the supernatural community.
So you got her to join by feeding her ego.
I got her to join by giving her a purpose.
Which involved feeding her ego.
No, but involved letting her do things like this. She points over to the body bag.
That looks a lot... I have
Disturbing.
many
Quite a
concerns.
Well, think of it this way. She's a hunter.
Yeah.
And she is treating the supernatural as prey. Hopefully she will not treat all supernaturals such a way, but this one, she is certainly making the uses of what she has.
I just wish she wouldn't treat people the same way.
She has not skinned a person yet.
No, but she certainly shot several.
Yet.
Yes, we definitely need to work on that trait.
Oh, yeah.
That is highly concerning.
Understatement of the fucking century. Hey, River, how do you solve your problems? Oh, well, I use a gun. What? No, that's what crazy people do.
That's what people who aren't trained to the normal social aspects are. She has been living in the woods for a very long time. If we can get her back to being accustomed to civilization, then she is an indispensable ally.
I'm not saying that she isn't, it's just, as you say, we really need to work on her fucking people skills.
We have several things we need to work on while I'm here.
Never said we didn't.
No, that wasn't against you. She raises a notebook. I'm keeping a list.
1. Everybody stay in the fucking house.
That is to say that you aren't doing well or anything like that. You are definitely functioning, your team, but it isn't fully realized.
We've had to make do.
Oh, understandable. With your superior situation, that's more than understandable.
It isn't just the superior situation, I think it's also a case of... Because, I mean, we just straight up wouldn't... Like, compare the Boston Division. They've got access to all kinds of resources and, like, alliances with certain, like, professions and connections and shit. We're a backwoods rural town in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't make sense in terms of budget allocation to give us that same level.
Yes. And you are very understaffed, but one thing I have been wondering, and I can't help but wonder, is how many people in this small town do you know? And just say nothing. Because you could have many potential allies in the area that you are never even aware of.
Well, I know there's likely at least one.
At least one?
Yeah, on the night before Cheney got abducted and taken to the hedge by the gargoyles, there was a particularly large disturbance of gargoyles, and part of it resulted in the, well, let's call it the setting back of the recovery of your husband.
Have we spoken with this individual?
We tried to, but shit hit the fan before we could.
I see. Well, we should speak to them again. Putting that off would be unnecessary.
No, you're right.
What is the name of this individual?
I'm gonna roll that memory, cause, oh dear.
You remember?
Shit, oh shit, I know it. Who was it again? It was fucking, it was one of the Brines, I believe. Like, it was the dad, it was either the dad or the mum.
I know that Chris Brine, the son,
Yeah.
had mentioned stuff being outside, not wanting to leave his house.
Yeah.
You talked to someone from the diner.
I did, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, this person hasn't come into work today."
Well, you
That
talked to Megumi.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, something hurt my chickens. I'll fix it."
Yeah.
And then she didn't elaborate on it. And there was someone else at the diner too.
Yeah, there was, because they were like,
Who
"Oh
was
yeah,
like,
everything's fine, no worries,"
"No,
and
it's
it was
fine."
like, "You are fucking lying." Did you
I feel
see
like it might
anything
have been the
suspicious?
Brines, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Well, no,
I
we
think-
definitely Theo, Cheney, and Lemons went and spoke to Chris, and he's like, I can't come outside. My dad doesn't let me go outside anymore." But then there were two other people who were like, "Oh, we had incidents happen last night in the storm."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true.
Which
One of
was, I
them-
believe that was actually Roland and one of the other sons.
Yes, because Henderson spoke to them, and Fatima said that they had damage in the barn.
It was Roland and Ben that had been talking. At the,
And possibly also Wes.
I'm
That will-
looking at everyone. Waitress.
Yeah.
Someone else at the Roadhouse. Because I remember Nat was sitting outside and talking with them, and they were like, "No,
Yeah.
I don't need help."
No,
Everything's
everything's fine. and she was like, well, okay, sensing
Morgan
the
Toe.
bullshit. That's
Morgan, there we go.
Yeah. She will relay the, like, all of that she, like, either knew, knows, or was privy to.
All of them are individuals to be suspect to knowing.
Yeah. There was also one of the people that went missing. She went by Cece. She's one of among the missing currently, but well, the gargoyles were particularly active around her. We managed to, well, the Guardians managed to somewhat convince her that it was, like, to some degree a hallucination, because she has, I'm not quite sure what mental illness she suffers from, but she certainly suffers from something. So we were able to pass it off as that because we didn't want to have to recruit, like, everybody.
She frowns a bit at that. Unfortunately, that seems like that was the wrong choice. If an individual is aware of the beings around them, that usually means that either, if they continue to ignore it, perhaps they can continue on, or an event will take place and they will be in danger. Everyone who enters Guardians becomes aware of the supernatural. And they are given a choice to join us not only after they are safe. But to assume that someone, even if they are interacting with the supernatural, to assume they are safe is to play a wager with their life.
That sounds like you're trying to reach the logical conclusion of recruit the entire town.
Perhaps not the whole town, but those who have an inkling. Because those who know are more likely to pursue.
That, and if things are getting worse, which they are, we can't pass everything off as either just a storm or superstition.
Exactly. We need to find a solution to this. These creatures, they cannot stay. They have to be coming from somewhere, after all.
Well, they're from the hedge. Question is whereabouts. Well, yeah, because there's the original hedge beasts, but then there's also the gargoyles, which we found out were actually hobgoblins, like just straight up fucking hobgoblins.
Also coming from the edge.
Precisely.
So is that portal of yours?
Yeah.
So if we find a way to either destroy the source of which these creatures are coming from, create a blockage, or close that portal, then they'll have no way of coming through.
I mean, it's easier said than done. Is it even possible to, like, close a hedge portal?
There should be a hedge portal that stays open. That by itself is an anomaly. Usually, the portals will pop up for a small amount of time in varying areas. That's why getting into the hedge is difficult, because you need to know when that portal happens and you need to be there and get there within the small time frame to enter the hedge. Otherwise, you need to know where the changeling doors are and have a changeling at hand willing to open it. No, but this isn't like that. This is an active portal that the hedge itself makes, in a way, or is made by the hedge's energy. And then it should have closed. But it's not, and all these creatures are coming through it because it is not closing.
And there's two different aims. Because the gargoyles have abduction as their purpose, whereas the beasts
Are killing aimlessly.
Oh god, is that what they're doing? Jesus.
And unless they're hunting for sport.
Either way, they're much more murderous.
They're much more murderous, and they don't have a rhythm.
No.
They're not as predictable. They're animals, if you will.
That and they can't be talked to.
So, these gargoyles are clearly... Also, go ahead, River. Roll another wits, crafts, +1, because you have a screwdriver now.
Yeah, good job, River. Do it.
I've learned! Can I use encyclopedic knowledge to help me?
Sure.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll your wits intelligence. Screwdriver goes in screw hole. Got it.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
I have learned.
Now go ahead and roll your wits crafts +1.
This
You
is
can't
not my
best this
specialty.
wheelbarrow. Can't do this. How annoying.
I grabbed the shovel. And I'm going
You
to
just grab the shovel.
I'm going to smack it.
Okay. Roll a strength
Roll to smack the
weaponry.
wheelbarrow.
It's out of my comfort zone, so clearly I have to do something that continues to be out of my comfort zone. It goes poorly.
You clang it. That's it.
Alright, I'll find someone else.
1 sec, we're gonna pause here for a sec because I need to piss. I'll be right back.
Bio break. Do 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 do.
Good shit. I love it all.
Look at all this delicious theory crafting we're throwing around.
I like it.
Fucking River just Minecrafting it up in the shed.
Yeah, look at River being fucking crazy.
I need a crafting bench. Dang.
If
We gotta
Nat,
craft that one
trees with their
first.
fists.
if Nat was even more of a thirsty trash goblin than she like was, is, or ever has been, she would class this as a date.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Nat.
But she is not, so she does not.
For now.
She is not that bad, oh my god.
For now.
You can't keep doing this to me. I feel personally attacked.
It's my job.
And you may have competition. Oh.
I was here first, woman.
Aisha and River came together.
You're just gonna have a showdown.
Okay, but I'm hot, so yes.
Oh my god.
Cannibalism.
Are you
Wow.
River?
Nat throwing shade.
I'm just thought even worse shade, but that makes me a horrible person.
We are arguing about the prospect of our characters like drawing a married woman into an affair.
The good people.
We are good people.
Excellent people. There's nothing wrong with this.
Absolutely not.
No, never. I love where this is going. Like just the three completely different threads, and but they all just work so well together. It's like, oh,
Grotesque murder scene, casual
Grotesque.
monster talk,
mm-hmm.
and trying to take care of a child.
Awkward child. Sal confirmed for worst dad.
He's trying.
He's a dad in learning.
He's got like an L on his back, like
A learner dad.
He's interning as a dad.
Not quite getting paid for it yet.
No.
They move on
Jokes
to
on
deck
him, you never get
building
paid.
Oh.
He hasn't quite earned those child smiles yet.
No. Not quite.
I'm sorry, I return?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Whoa. Lemons,
Hello.
you go to Hellings. And he looks at you. Evening, Mr. Lemons.
Evening, sir. How are you doing?
I've had better days.
It's true. You need your bandages looked at?
No,
Okay.
I'll be fine.
And he'll leave it there.
Thank you. You see him slowly look over, and you follow his gaze. You see River standing in the doorway, and she's holding a shovel.
Do you know how to dismantle a wheelbarrow?
And that's where we're gonna change over to the next scene.
Oh my god.
Sal,
Green?
Cram. Unmute your microphone. Kareem, unmute your microphone.
Creme de la creme. Oh, are you alive?
Uh-oh.
Why did you just say that then, silly? Speak with your words, son.
Use your mouth. We went over this at the start. Oh wait, you weren't there for that. That's why you missed the message, and it's why you don't know.
You gotta use your words to communicate. So
I mean, or you could do that. I mean,
sit down.
he certainly just used his mouth.
Yeah,
I had
sounds
to,
will happen.
I had to plug in my headphones and stuff. I was gone. I was like, sandwich time. Yeah.
Is there anything Sal would like to do?
No.
Thank you.
He's probably just gonna sit there.
He's gonna sit there with
I
child.
mean, basic conversation. I mean, unless he falls asleep. How long has he been here?
You guys have been in here for a couple hours.
I don't know. What time did Sal sleep last?
Well,
Last night?
night, yeah.
Okay, well, if it's nighttime again, he's tired. He's going to sleep.
You go to sleep, and Hawthorne's sitting on the couch awake.
He tells Kid if my radio wake up.
Sal. Henderson did not leave you with this job suit. Let's leave.
It's fine. Just tell him. He just told his kid. Just wake him up whenever something happens ever. If literally anything happens, wake up.
Okay. Night, Sal.
Yeah.
He sits on the couch.
Oh, you're a bad babysitter.
The child tucks in the parent.
He's tired. He's a tired boy.
Okay.
He's got somebody he's gonna meet.
No, he's just tired.
I got a lady I gotta see in a dream.
We'll address your dream later.
Okay.
I'm sorry, just to wake me up later. Okay.
Bad.
Alright. Y'all in the
Static room.
house.
We in a house. We're going over here.
It's not loading for me.
Loaded for us.
Yeah.
Why can't I see my own creation? No.
Are you scrolled to the right point?
There's nothing, it's just blackness. Let me reload.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Where do you guys go?
We're
Static
going to
room.
room number 2, where the
Okay.
static is buzzing from.
You go into the room number 2. And you open the door.
Oh God!
Oh,
That loud.
Turn it down.
Thanks for
There.
the warning.
Jesus, okay.
Get your sarcasm out of my face. You open the door. And you see a television screen that's on and staticking. This room seems to be that of a, I'm turning this down, this is overbearing. There.
Oh geez, yeah, like what we were saying before.
Angie?
I love you, husband.
And then Theo dies.
I expect nothing less.
So help me God, I will smite Bo.
No!
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
That's cruel. You're no. You can't
head
do
into-
that to me.
Shh. You go
Oh my
into the
god.
room, and you see a double bed with the covers thrown off like someone had gotten out of it. The TV is across from it, against the wall. There are 2 windows and a closet, which is open. But otherwise, there is no blood. We're gonna be wrapping up soon here anyway, Cream.
Open the closet.
Roll a perception. Theo, you're looking around, you see some coats, shirts, other accessories. And you notice that through everything, there is a little, what's it called? Like, there's 2 little hooks on the wall. And they're facing upward. They're not like me hooks or anything, but like, you know, I can't remember the word for it.
Like
It's
coat
like,
hooks.
not coat hooks. It's like you put the brackets in the wall and they face upward and you put something on them.
Oh, they're brackets.
They are
Like a
brackets? Okay.
shelf.
Yeah.
Something that's there.
Yeah.
But there's no shelf.
Mm-hmm. Rayfield goes over and shuts off the TV. What do you see in there? Says looking over at you, Theo.
Clothes, mostly. A couple of coats. Looks like something was sitting up here, or there's space where something would be sitting up here. But there's like little brackets for something, but there's nothing there.
Rayfield heads on over. And he inspects it for a second. And you see him reach into his pocket, and he pulls out a tape measure. He clicks on one side and pulls it across.
Henderson's like, damn, why don't I pack one of those?
Henderson's taking notes for what to put in the fanny pack.
Yeah. Yeah, he is currently measuring it, and when you look back, he's got the measuring tape in one hand and he's smoking a cigarette. 50 inches in length. Whatever went on there had to be that, or sorry, retroactive, not 50. Wrong way.
I was gonna say that's as tall as a Theo.
40.
Pretty much.
40 inches in length. This is exactly what he's saying. Exactly 40. Seems unlikely. Unrealistic.
Yeah, 20.
And then he says
Thanks,
what
thank
Inky
you.
just said.
Speaking of dicks, we got one right here. Jazz hands at Henderson.
Also, after this, I need someone to go and update the ship chart.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no, the pun literally just left my head. No! No! Was it
That
dick
made my
ship or
night.
something? Oh,
Thank
it was
you.
so good. It applied to the detectives in Henderson, but I forgot it. Oh. No, it was really good. Oh, it's gone. Fuck. Whatever.
Hi.
Private dick. Dick thingy. Oh my god, what the
What
fuck? Shark! You goblet!
I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
What you put out to attract Omega?
Cockbait.
Oh my god.
No!
Who's the man?
Stop!
wa-
You stop!
Who's the-
We're cutting it off. We're cutting it cold.
Who's the man watching?
You. Still no.
Oh. Okay, I guess. I forgot my son was even in this equation.
I like how Nick is like, oh, alright, when you put it like that, it's totally okay.
No, it makes sense.
We should do
Alright.
the last room. I trashed my perception, so I find
Alright,
that
Henderson wanders out. You go into the last room. And it is a bathroom. Roll a perception.
What?
You're looking around. Everything. You're not in there, Theo. You're still with the dick in the second room.
Okay.
You can use those perceptions to look at Rayfield. It's fine. But Henderson, for the third room, it's a basic bathroom. It's clean, in order. No blood in here. There's a mirror. There's a shower with a shower curtain pulled over
Is it? I'll look behind the shower curtain, I guess.
You reach for it, and you pull it aside, and there's nothing behind it.
Yeah.
Theo? What are you using those 3 successes for?
Well, I examined the closet last time, so I guess general perception for the rest of the room.
You perceive the room, and you're able to tell it's a little bit haphazard, but that's from people living in it. There doesn't seem to be any signs of struggle in this room.
Other than, well, the disturbance of someone throwing off the sheets and presumably opening the closet door.
Mm-hmm. Must have been where they were. It's my assumption before the attack.
Henderson rejoins the others. He says, but I'm just wondering how they all ended up in 3 separate places before blood was spilled. That the first blood's pretty confined to the kitchen, so I'm assuming that's where she was attacked.
So there was already someone down there, perhaps.
Well, we have 2 points of entry. There's the back door and then the window. I mean, if the parents were asleep in the bedroom here, they hear something downstairs. One of them goes to grab whatever's in the closet, goes downstairs, finds the back door busted open, finds whatever came in. Probably, you hear a lot of yelling. Maybe the other went downstairs, try to help, but...
Well, it looks like the dad was the one up here, right?
Judging by the hand marks.
Yeah. Like, he went...
Sorry, just clarification, Bree. There's blood in here, and it's not connected to any of the other blood, and then there's, is there blood down here leading up the stairs?
There is blood on the stairs.
Or is it all connected?
The blood on the stairs
the blood
leads
starts
to the
on
front.
The stairs.
Okay. So, down here, it's like this, and there, this space is, clean.
Correct.
Okay. So this said, someone was attacked in the kitchen and didn't move. That must have been the wife, so she's probably dead, given the amount of blood in there. And then the father was either attacked up here or on the stairs, and tried to get to Kiwi's room, and locked her in there maybe, to try to keep her safe. And maybe she tried...
Yeah. Hello, cat.
Kitty wants to help.
Yeah, it
wrong,
seems like...
Wrong!
Let's discuss this downstairs. We can gather there and put 2.
Alright.
Or maybe the dad was trying to get in, and the blood in the kid's room is where he died, and then something took the bodies. Either the gargoyles or something else. I don't know. Someone trying to clean up.
Rayfield motions for everyone to head downstairs.
To go downstairs.
You go.
Regroup.
You all regroup, and Baron Schmidt is still at the dining room. He stands up and faces you. Trini nods at you, Henderson.
Henderson nods.
Alright, partner, here's what we found upstairs. There is blood on the stairs, over a railing at the far right side. Leads up to a child's room in which the window is broken out. It looks like something grabbed them from the roof. Looks like the blood is about 2 hours old or so. frozen though, so it could be wrong. Baron Schmidt looks over and nods. Ah! Well, looking at the blood here, there's more than enough for one individual. Splattered quite haphazardly around. It definitely seemed like a fight. But I noticed that the primary place in which the blood was, it seems to be on the dining table. It's made of oak. It looks like it sunk in more there. It's like there was originally a larger pool. It's relatively fresh as well. But then there are the scratches. They're placed around as if something was I have reason to believe perhaps a chase ensued.
There are supposedly gargoyles were originally some sort of protectors. Maybe it actually was trying to protect the kid from whatever happened in here.
Maybe.
Oh, so it seems like we have two scenes then. One upstairs, one down here. I mean,
Meaning to suggest they're individual of each other?
well, what I think maybe is someone was down in the kitchen. They got caught by whatever broke in the back door. Someone in the bedroom heard the voice, grabbed a weapon maybe from the closet, tried to come downstairs, but got attacked on the stairs. And then they dragged themselves to Kiwi's room and tried to barricade her in there. But she might have...
That can't be right.
Or themselves. I mean, there's the blood pool from the dad, I assume.
I don't believe they were attacked on the stairs.
Where then?
The original blood was over that railing near the wall, and the trail led from there to the room. There was no trail connecting the stairs to that trail.
So you think someone went over the railing and then back up the stairs? Like they got tossed?
I'm not sure. I just know that that trail is individual from the one.
Did you guys get any sort of access to the town's medical records? Can you take blood samples and match blood types? Or even tell if there's multiple mixed blood types in a sample?
He nods.
Would Carlsville be up to date enough for that?
Might as well give it a shot.
Assume at least the parents will have it, and we can at least guess about the kid's blood type based on theirs.
There's a bug in my hair. Smell.
Raphael, focus.
Yes.
Lives are at stake here, man.
And it seems pretty clear to me that there was an attack in the kitchen that was separate, or at least delayed from the attack upstairs. So there's no splatter or blood in the rest of the house.
We also determined that whatever was chasing upstairs after that window was open tried to pursue and broke the window. I'd have to be... The way that window was broken, that would be a lot of force that'd have to hit it.
So if it's coming from the inside, it must have come in the back door and then gone up the stairs and then broken out the window that was already open.
Right.
Right.
There are no footprints.
Gargoyles fly.
I'm just imagining his face goes into complete "that's fucking bullshit" mode.
That is literally it is. That is what it was. There was someone on the roof.
Possible.
And that person grabbed them when they got out. So, if for that to happen, for one person to be chasing and another grab, there'd have to be multiple offenders.
Or one of the parents got out onto the roof and grabbed the kid, but...
Then where would they go from there?
The blood doesn't follow up, though.
Right.
And if you're implying one parent is on the roof, and that both parents were attacked, there should be a trace of blood, unless there was a fourth person we're not counting.
Right. I mean, we can't know, but the blood types would help if we could find that out. I don't know how fast we could do that, or...
Baron Schmidt is quietly taking samples.
Can you tell what the splatter is from? Like a gun or a knife or...
That's not a gun. This is unnecessarily gory.
Right, because, I mean, it just... Like, I know I'm not... I just watching TV or whatever, like, if it would be little strings, not a big block like that. Right? Little lines from this splashed.
He nods.
So not a gun, not a knife. Or blade.
No, more. It's a spurt. It's what happens when one pierces an artery. That's what it looks like.
That would explain all the blood.
And then a lot of them upstairs are caused from a body staying in one place for a period of time with bleeding. He takes the flask off his side.
There might be other houses too. There's going to be other houses too tonight, I'm sure.
Not on our watch. We'll regroup. Caution off this house. And then we'll do a quick look over of everyone else. There won't be any more victims of this monster tonight if I can help it.
What about the hedge beasts? We're not doing so hot and they're still roaming around.
You got a gun?
No.
In the background.
I love how you say that as if it's the most obvious thing in the world. Like, no, why would I? I grapple them.
No.
Idiot.
Henderson's like, I practice the gentleman's sport of wrestling. In the background, Theo kind of awkwardly raises a hand.
Alright. You're with me.
Me?
We're gonna... No, you don't have a
Can't
gun.
tell who you're pointing at, Bree. Who's with him?
That's because Rayfield is, like, dramatically looking away.
No. I hope that happened in character. Alright, you're with me. Henderson, who? Me? No.
He points at, Theo. You.
Got it.
We're gonna have to discuss how we're gonna deal with this in the future. I have reasons to believe that none of you have official documentation for the jobs you've been doing.
Theo kind of side-eyes Cheney. I think we're gonna have to have a long talk.
Here. We have a main base of operations. We should go there.
Yeah. I mean, we need to group up with the others before we go out and do anything.
Yeah, more hands would be helpful if they stabilize Natalie.
If we need guns, I know someone.
All right. Let's go. Rayfield looks disgruntled, but we'll go with you. And you all will head back to the base.
Finally, back together again.
Yay!
And are we going to assume you free Sal?
Yes, Henderson.
Be free, Sal.
What do you do with Hawthorne? Do you take him back to the main base?
Well, Hawthorne wanted to stay at their house.
Mm-hmm.
Henderson will ask Hawthorne if he feels safe there still.
Yeah. I'll be okay. The detectives aren't with them. We'll deal with that reunion when we get to next session.
Sal just really wants to call them out.
Just think River might need to hide her little experiment.
Nothing tried to come in.
No, it's fine. We need to prove to them that gargoyles exist.
Yeah, look at this. I skinned one.
Nothing tried to come in, Dad. I just heard a couple noises upstairs.
Let me check upstairs really quick. Henderson will check upstairs really quick. Session end? I think not.
Then he gets grabbed by a gargoyle and flown away in new dungeon.
Roll perception, Henderson. Nah, he good. Give me a second.
Yes, I see it.
Just a friend.
A friend.
Fuck that kid.
Oh.
Well,
Goodbye,
There goes
friend.
the friend.
Goodbye,
Alright,
friend.
I'm gonna move everyone.
We didn't see, like, hordes of dead mimics on the way there, did we?
No.
Okay. Did we see mimic blood?
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you a quick tour
They might
of what you
clean up
see.
their own. You never know.
That's how they learn more voices.
Jeez.
Discomfort.
Highlander each other.
On your way over, you see
Sal, oh my god.
I see
Oh,
nothing.
Oh
Henderson
my.
sees a lot of blood.
I don't see.
I see nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Can only Henderson see himself?
I can't
No,
see
I
him,
can see the. It's the main
Blacked
map.
out.
Yeah, it's black for me.
Like, we
can
see
see the
ourselves
blood
on
and
our
stuff.
place, but we don't see the house.
Oh, I think it's because all of us have control of.
Can you all see now?
Oh, no, I see
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh
There we
shit,
go.
son.
Go ahead and have Henderson do a quick run to the house for me, please. I have trouble because I accidentally grabbed the blood.
Oop.
Go ahead and you can expand past the darkness that's indicating woods.
Tour over. Woo! No, that wasn't where the scream was from, because it's what started all this, and that was they're on their way first time going to the house.
Hmm.
And upstairs?
Nothing in the house.
Okay, is a window open or broken?
Nope.
Henderson's gonna ask Cawthorn if he would be okay sleeping in the basement for tonight.
He will nod.
Alright, I'm gonna put you in here, and I'm going to let you out in the morning, okay?
Okay, Dad.
And gives him walkie-talkie radio. And if anything happens, please contact us. You can use this.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And Henderson will leave, and I'll lock him in. And when he gets back, he will actually give the key to Jason in case he is busy in the morning.
And then he left him there forever.
No.
Come back to a skeleton son.
Yes. Sally, you should come over too.
Join us, Sal.
He might be asleep.
Oh.
Kareem is asleep now.
Green, move
No,
Sal.
I'm muted. I'm
Oh.
muted. I said you can't tell
Join
me what
us.
to do. You're not my dad.
Join the party in the Guardian's house.
All right,
Get
everyone's reunited. And that will end session.
Yay.
Hooray!
We get to have some interesting discussions.
We do.
I'm sensing a roleplay only session.
Correct.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Which?
All right. EXP, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice closeout with the theme.
Hopefully by the end of next session, River will have a gargoyle suit.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
That is
I
fucked
can't believe
up.
River's gonna be a fucking furry.
River. River, I'll make you a deal. I am very good at crafts. I can
If
make
you stop being
your...
a psycho, I will make you a suit.
Yeah. I can make you your fucked up tanning rack, but you need to come with us because you are good at gun.
That's a deal
We
she
have
could
to
work
make
with.
sure that people don't die.
Not as good at guns since the nerf, but
All right. 1
Yeah,
point for
that's
success, 1
unfortunate.
point for roleplay, 1 point for
Being awesome.
being awesome. Okay, check
Henderson
my
got a crit success.
automatic learning curve and the notes. What is all right? Lemons, what'd you learn?
I learned that River will do some weird things in pursuit of science.
Natalie, what'd you learn?
I could go down the list. The fact that River continues to be mildly horrifying. The fact that Aisha's priorities vary between fairly reasonable to skewed to fuck. But I think I'll go with the main one of hashtag fuck the hedge won't be trending on Twitter anytime soon.
Not that attitude.
For the
You gotta
record,
believe.
Aisha did not suggest to recruit the whole town.
She totally is. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. That was
That-
Andrea. Screeching it.
It's more a case of like that's the logical endpoint, not the thing. But I was actually more referring to her like attitude towards River.
She's just like, she's brilliant.
She's
I love
brilliant.
her.
And Natalie's like,
Look
what? No.
Nani?
There's a logic to it, which I will gladly explain in an RP with Aisha sometime, maybe.
It's like, all right. On the count of 3, let's say what we think about River. 1, 2, 3. Great, horrifying.
Toma, what'd you learn?
I learned that there's going to be a lot of explaining to do to the eggs about this whole thing because they do not believe anything that we tell them.
Yeah. Henderson, what'd you learn?
He should carry a ruler.
He got shown up by Rayfield for the last time.
Oh my god.
Damn it, Starsky, you failed me for the last time. Again!
Prime.
Oh,
So, what'd you learn?
Sal learned that Hawthorne's a good kid, and he's not very useful to the team, but he's getting more and more okay with that.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
He's talking about
Wow.
Hawthorne.
Ah.
What?
I was gonna say. Jesus.
River, he's not you. Kid isn't good for science.
This youngling is not
No
doing anything for
science.
the team. Make it grow up. He's not.
The children.
grow up.
The children must be sacrificed. Cock's gone.
No, it's more like this child is useless in small form. How will I make it grow quicker? Must do science.
He's a hammer to
One child is useless, but if I clone child,
Two childs are better than one child.
Take a hammer. and
swarm
beat
of
the
children.
I like to imagine River's notebook is just a bunch of really stupid ideas, like swarm of children? Question mark. Check for cloning Hawthorne.
Children
And
are
then-
small adults. Where do they come from?
And then there's just one page. There's
Nobody
just,
ever explained that to River.
Yeah. There's
she
just
knows all
one
this shit
page.
about science, and she doesn't know where the fuck babies come from. I love it.
There's just one page that just reads lizards with several question marks.
I feel like you have to
And
roll
then
like
at the
the
very
sanity
bottom.
check just to look through her notebook.
And then at the,
It's like a Lovecraftian shit.
on the very bottom of that page, it just says yes in very, very small writing.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it.
There's another page that's just like Aisha equals Chloe question mark.
And then put.
No,
equals
there's no
in really
question
small
mark.
writing.
There's a period.
Like,
And Chloe is underlined.
No, it's just
And then you
circled,
shine
all
like
the
you
time.
shine the ultraviolet light on it, and there's like an ultra detailed portrait
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like little,
in invisible
little
ink.
heart- like little
Yeah.
I
hearts
like how
around
we're
it.
just contributing to the madness of River.
We are indeed.
I like to think that there's a bunch of bullshit when you put the ultraviolet on it. The actual notes are there.
It's their way of coding it.
Anyway, Theo, what'd you learn?
We learned that we witnessed the.
What?
Can you hear me?
oh.
Yes, I can hear you.
I was gonna say that creatures are getting bolder. This is a direct attack on a townsperson that hasn't been covered up, and evidence has been left way out in the open.
And also, they broke into the house.
Mhm.
Like,
That's supposed to be secret.
Lily is deeply hurt by this.
Hey man.
Alright.
Basically, we left and shit got fucked up.
River, what'd you learn?
The practical uses of gargoyle hide.
Fuck. Alright, outstanding action. Who critted?
Henderson critted.
I got
I
5 at one point for
got-
science.
A 5 on medical for Nat.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Theo got one too. For his tracking.
Mm.
Cool.
I would like, I don't know, I half want to nominate Sal for being really nice to Hawthorne and having a nice little discussion.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good boy.
Exquisite RP.
Yes.
Mhm.
I almost want to subtract it because I'm falling asleep while...
You can't subtract it after you've volunteered it.
Mm.
Wait, what's being subtracted? I totally missed that.
No.
Nothing.
Okay.
So I'll have you know, Henderson unlocked the basement and went inside and saw you sleeping, Sal.
No, but that's okay. By the time you get in there, Hawthorne was asleep too.
Okay.
That doesn't make it better.
Yeah, covers it up.
Covered your tracks.
You
It
covered
makes
it up,
a
so now
little
it seems
tiny
like
bit better.
Hawthorne fell asleep and then you fell asleep.
Alright, here are a couple RPs I need. hopefully before next session, or that I'd like to do. Y'all ready for this?
No.
Y'all
No, you triggered them. Don't do this.
All right, Sal.
What?
I would like us to do that original Jason Sal meeting at some point if you'd like.
Yeah, yes, that needs to happen.
You gotta get emotional.
No. Why do you always do this? Why does Sal have to do all the emotional things?
Sal's growing as a person, motherfucker.
Sal's growing as a person, and he's got a best friend that needs some help.
Tomo.
You gotta support your buddy.
Tomo, you got a detective.
Yeah.
He's under you.
I would like to do an RP with you, between Tomo and Rayfield.
Oh.
Oh, shit,
Okay.
Sam.
Oh, they noticed.
Imagine a flaw hindering our play.
No, just leave it at that. Imagine.
Alright, is there any other ones I needed done?
Yes.
I'd like to roleplay with science.
Well, Henderson needs
Making
to
your
make you
wheelbarrow?
copies.
Hmm?
Henderson needs to make her copies of stuff.
Well, if the RPs between y'all, you can do. These are just the ones that I, as the GM, would like to get on. And then if there's any additional ones y'all want to do with me, let me know now or forever hold your peace.
Yes. Can we continue the Nat Aisha theory grafting thing, please? Because that was a good discussion, and that needs to be seen through to its logical conclusion. Please.
All right.
You're a logical conclusion.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Ooh.
Fuck, wait, why don't you just say see it through to the conclusion? What does the logical part add to it?
Because the conclusion
The
could
fact
have
that
been illogical.
the fact that we finish it, and exactly that there could have been an illogical conclusion where they both turn into hats and fly.
But that's not gonna happen. That doesn't make sense. That's like saying I'm gonna watch this movie to its logical conclusion rather than its illogical conclusion.
Well, you don't understand though, Karim. Like a movie could go in a completely different direction. Like Shark said, they could all turn to hats. You wouldn't know.
You have seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh my god.
But I don't.
That is an illogical conclusion.
Yeah, it really is. That and Nat needs to explain, elaborate on her mentality towards Rivermore, because she left some stuff out in terms of Aisha being oh no, she's adjusting so well, it's wonderful, and Nat is I'm concerned. That needs elaborating, but yeah.
I mean, Henderson himself wanted to talk to the leadership, I guess, in general about this is way too much to cover up and stuff, but I think that's going to be covered in general next session.
Next session will be an RP session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. These are just ones you want done before then.
Okay, I'm gonna end recording then.
Huh.
Huh.